We back in the hallway. I think it's about that time, right? I asked my brother JT to come through. It's gonna be like one of those episodes. You know what I mean? Like one of those. Be waiting for some real media mentors to pull up. Right? We're gonna be going crazy on this episode. Relationship deal breakers. Let's talk about it. It's gonna be an insane episode. Right? Y'all know KB with me first. Like KB don't play no games when it comes to this MM shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with MM. That's why I rock with KB because we gonna rock out. We gonna rock. Hey yo, when Stack get it, we all gonna get it. You heard? Like, hey yo, KB, that's what it's about. It's about
Word
that
up.
energy, gang. Like, if you gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm
For
saying? I'm not
sure.
gonna leave no hand. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be left behind. None of that shit, gang. We going crazy this year, and it's about the energy that you surround yourself with, right? If I can surround myself with great ass energy, great ass people, we always gonna get to the next level. All of us, all together, right? I gotta be surrounded by fire people. So I just wanted to, shout y'all out. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking about some relationship deal breakers today. It's gonna be crazy, right? I cannot wait to see
Hey,
the
yo, where's
amount
the
of
man of the
energy.
hour, bro? Is he late?
Man, is he late to the hour? So I think JT's late, but we still gonna turn it up and wait for
For sure.
Broski to come through. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna wait for him to come. But KB, how you feeling about this, man? Cause I'm about to probably play some music and slide while we
Hey,
wait. But
yo.
just talk to me, again.
Hey, yo, cause this is crazy, yo. Relationship deal breaker is crazy. I don't know, bro. My tolerance be, I don't know. I be nonchalant, so I don't know. It'd be like I do care. I care. I'm all in 100%. And then it's like when you show me you don't care, or you do some disloyal shit, or you don't fuck with me. Like I pay attention to the little shit. Like people pay attention to the big shit, but it be the little shit for me. So I'm always observant to the little shit. You feel me? And I can't take confrontation, so I shut down. Like, and I get quiet. So if I ain't paying attention to you, you know it's a dub. But everything been going good too. We been chilling.
FTK, bro.
Yo, 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 what up, y'all?
What's
Popping
good,
it.
Brody? Hey yo,
Another day,
another day above ground,
another day, 6 feet above ground. You already taking the words right out of my mouth. There you
huh?
go.
Already doing. Listen, man, we're Miss Rocket with JT ass. Where the fuck is he at? You hear me?
Yeah, I think JT's like he's probably still flying right now. He either might be still flying or he might be like just about to land. So that's probably why
Damn,
he's
bro.
kind
Yeah,
of
he had
late.
a 5 a.m. flight, right? So if it was 5
Yeah, I was just
a.m.
talking to him a little bit ago. He
Where
said
the hell he flying from? It's 6 hours. What the
from
heck?
nah,
Cali.
he had a layover from California and then he was in Phoenix and then Oregon. So he
Oh,
kind of had like a bunch of layovers. So
oh,
yeah, so I'm not sure where he's at right now exactly.
Yeah, well, we gonna hold it down till you get here. Fuck it.
facts.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, yo, this title is crazy as hell. That nigga toxic.
Yeah, I definitely wanted him to come so I can talk my ish. Man, I've been up since yesterday, low key. I went to bed at 9, man.
Hey,
Had to
bro, that's
wake up
my,
for
Man, you
my
better go
guy.
get some shut eye then
bro,
talking about
that's
I've been up
my,
since
listen,
nine.
man, that's my everyday life, though. I swear, yo. My girlfriend be like, go to sleep, man. Listen,
That's
I'll
my deal
be
breaker right now. Sleep.
yo, I'll be up for real, man. I'll be chasing, man. Listen, I'm always up. Because we asleep when we got a chance to sleep. Y'all know when we asleep. Y'all know what
My
I'm
man
saying.
JT. My man JT late to his own show, man. It's cool
Yeah,
though.
now we knew he was flying though, so you know what I mean. We just gonna hold it down like we always do. You know how that shit go.
It's that first class shit. I'm excited. I definitely want to hear some relationship deal breakers, man. If
But
you want
what
to
we
go
could
in,
do right now is ping this motherfucker up while we waiting though.
facts. I'm pinging up right now. No, I'm tired, but sheesh. Gotta wake up.
Man, drink some coffee or some tea, get your water, eat some turkey bacon. Nah, I mean, bro, we need you up.
Turkey bacon is my favorite.
Y'all know I don't eat meat. Like
Yeah,
that was
nigga, you know
very
you're a vegan, bro.
disrespectful.
You better eat some turkey bacon, bro. Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
man, I don't even eat
Man.
pork, but I love me some turkey bacon.
Bro, I don't eat pork or beef.
Me neither, man. Just chicken.
Just chicken word up, Nick, bro. Bitch, you chicken the motherfucker to death, you heard me?
No, that's a relationship deal breaker for me right now. Like if my girl, my lady, if she's a meat eater, it's a wrap. You know, I don't pay
That's a
for it.
big deal breaker. Food. You can't have
Yeah.
a vegan and a non.
Yep. So my girl eats if she eats meat, I don't buy it. I don't put it in my house. I don't cook with it. Um, if you do want to come over and you want to eat meat, you can't use none of my, my appliances, none of that. Like, no, I'm for real. I don't. I've been
No,
eating
you
meat in
just can't
six
be with
years.
somebody that don't eat meat. Then it's just gonna be a. You might as well just not be with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you just can't be with nobody that eat
You can't be
meat.
with them.
Oh
That's
no,
just
yeah, no. I'm like, for me, I'm out here changing lives. KB, anybody date me is letting the meat go.
well.
It's amazing
So
sometimes. I'll be like, yo, you really do like me.
like I want to say my girlfriend eat pork, but I don't know. She says she don't, but I believe she do.
Bro, pork is nasty, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've
Whoa.
tried so
Pork is
hard.
nasty as shit. But listen, right? It's just like, all right, you feel me? You eat pork, you know I don't eat that shit. Like you know I don't eat beef, so she do try. You know what I mean? Her daughter eat chicken, like so it'd be cool because like it's her daughter world, so you ain't gotta worry about her cooking no pork or no beef or nothing, like because her daughter ain't gonna eat that shit. So it works out for me, it works out for her. So feel me, like, and she
Yeah.
don't mind. She don't mind like I don't eat that, so she don't mind creating another dish. You feel me? Because I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef, so it works for me. So I ain't gonna be like, oh, yeah,
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
fuck with
lie,
you.
man. KB, it was hard for me to give up like
Steak and
beef and
shit. I
steak
love
because,
steak.
like,
Big word is like, yo.
bro,
I be so tempted,
man,
bro.
listen, bro. Like, I'm Portuguese, man. Like, we love our steaks, man. That was probably one of the hardest things for me to give up, bro. But it's just like I said, it just I used to get frequent headaches from eating so much steak, and I don't know why, but I realized that was the cause of it. But let me tell you, man, I love my chicken like that. That's probably if I've thought about going vegan, but I couldn't. I just can't give up chicken, man. I don't know. Man. It's probably just my mindset right now, but chicken's just so good,
Hey
bro. I
yo,
just can't get rid
on
of it.
on some real shit though, bro. See, the only reason why I stopped eating beef is because I got sickle cell and they make my cell count drop. So a lot of people that got sickle cell don't know that. So that's why I had stopped eating beef. But I turned into a full blown pescatarian. I started back eating chicken like probably like I want to say like a year ago, bro. Cause I was just straight like fish, salmon, shit like that. And like it had me in a healthy state, but like I love chicken, like that's my favorite thing in the world. So it was like maybe I could slide a little chicken in there, here and there, and now it's just like I'm back full blown chicken. So fuck it.
Facts, man. But how y'all feeling today, though? Y'all having a good day so far? Like before we take this thing off, JT's on a flight right now, so we're just waiting for him to get going. But how you guys feeling today? Y'all feeling good?
Everybody, hey yo, man, big shout out to everybody that popped out yesterday to come in our room and do the Q&As with our cousin Jair, man. That shit was fire, you hear me? So everybody that came through, shout out to y'all. Hey, Spicy, man, I'm sorry they did you like that, man. But it's all love, from family, bro. We still love you, yo. And you still, you know how we rock. But they was not playing with you yesterday. But yeah, man, like,
Man,
What's up, Spicy?
what's going on, y'all?
hey, nigga,
Listen,
Andre say,
it's just, man, she be in the way, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm like, man,
you know how moms
whatever.
is, man. Moms
No,
going
no, 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 Spence, you can't talk right now.
Moms
Andre said you
going,
can't talk till tomorrow.
Like, I'm just like, bro,
moms gonna protect they sons, like regard,
all
like
the
that's how they
time,
is all the time.
all
Hey,
the
yo, listen,
time.
I'm my mom's daughter, and she think I'm her son. She always try to protect me. I be like, listen, lady, I don't need your protection. Like you good. Like we cool. Like, but you know what I mean? I don't play over her, she don't play over me, and that's just how it should go. But like, damn, yo, y'all see this topic up here? I hope y'all writing y'all nose down, you know what I mean? I hope y'all getting ready because I need to know what the deal breakers is for y'all. Cause man, a lot of people let a lot of shit slide. Shout out to my man Stack with the pack for closing
Man,
that deal on that
it's
on them
getting kind of
Bitcoin.
live in here, man. We might have to,
We gonna have to kick start, man. Man, an hour. I don't
yeah,
know
you
where the
know what I'm
fuck you
saying?
at, bro. Linzea for president. You heard? Yeah, stop playing with
What's up,
Linzea, bro.
Linjaya?
Man, listen, we about to
Linzea
turn
for
this shit all the way
president.
up, bro. At the end of the
Let's
day,
fucking
right?
get this.
JT, I don't know what he doing. But we about to kickstart this shit. You know what I'm saying? We about to turn this shit
Fly
off,
this
yo.
bitch out the wall.
You know
You
what I'm
heard?
saying? What's good, man? We about to fly it all the way up off the wall, right? If you guys are just joining, talking about this relationship deal breaker, right? Let's talk about, man, JT supposed to be in the building. Thank you for the topic, JT. Appreciate you, brother. This is going right on the podcast. You know what it is. Sheesh. Right? Click the link at the top if you guys are not a part of the house, right? Get a part of the house, get up in the house. If you guys have not listened to the new episodes, make sure y'all tap into the new episodes. We got new ones all through
Mansion,
there.
brother, mansion.
So tap in. I'm tossing the mic up. Let's get this shit rocking. Let's go.
Hey man, whoever wanna go first, what's up with it?
I'll go first
What's up, Miss Self
because I
Love?
have to pop out. Hey, it's me, Miss Self Love. I'm a relationship expert, so I have a few things to say. So deal breakers. Yes, KB and Mojo, you have something to say?
I was gonna cheer you on. Go ahead.
Y'all taking notes? Well, thank you, Stack with the Pack, Media Mentors. I'm loving it. And the deal breakers that I tell my clients and that I look for deal breakers before I get into the relationship. So I tell my clients to look for certain things before you get into the relationship, so then you don't have to go through a whole breakup and all of that. So it's called vetting. The same way you vet in business before you get in business with someone is the same way you vet before you get into a whole relationship with someone. All right. So some of the things you want to look for is I look for if they disrespect their mother. There are some men that do that and women. So don't be in a relationship with somebody that's disrespecting their mother because the next person they're going to disrespect is you. Then I also look at if they disrespecting their baby mother. If you see them cursing at their baby mother, or even a baby father, what kind of relationship do they have with the child's their partner, the person they had a child with? So all of that disrespect with the baby mother, no, you don't be with someone like that. Very important to look at the zodiac sign because I'm big on zodiac signs. And you are literally a lot of people say zodiac signs don't act the same, but actually a lot of them do. Anyway, so look at the zodiac sign, see who you're compatible with. That's a big deal. And then I even go and make sure I do their whole birth chart, but that's neither here nor there. I'm so serious about that. See who you're compatible with. Also, as far as the bills, make sure they can pay their own bills. Very important. Just because somebody takes you out on 2 dates, and I'm talking to the ladies, just because somebody takes you out on 2 dates, then after the 2 dates, then after the 2 days, if they start asking for you to pay their bill, oh my car broke down, I need gas, I need this and that, I'm going through hard times. If they going through hard times after just 2 days, you do not need to be paying their bills. And the same thing with the men for the woman. She probably trying to look for a Captain Saver. Whoa. You should not be paying. She should be fully functioning, able to pay her own bills, able to take care. Paying bills means able to take care of emergencies. So make sure they can do all of those things and start looking and asking these questions before you even get in a relationship. I could vet somebody out in 45 minutes or less, and they won't even know I'm vetting them. And I could vet them out in 45 minutes or less. Like, no, no, yes, 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 yes. That quick. All right, I'm dropping the mic. Thanks, Stack with the Pack, the president of Clubhouse. And I'm glad to be here, Media Mentors. I'm loving it. I'm loving the movement. All right, back to y'all.
Yo, I need y'all to really understand where Miss Self Love is because she has a podcast talking about a breakup is a wake up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different relationship advice in there. I appreciate you, Miss Self Love. Look, who else is coming in? Let's talk about this. What's some deal breakers? We waiting for JT. He's late to the party right now. You know what I'm saying? We still got this shit rolling. Let's keep it going. Who's next? Relationship deal breaker. Let's go.
Anybody can
Ooh.
pick the mic, but go ahead,
Hey,
Chef.
hey, KB. Hey,
What's
everyone. Hey,
good?
Stack. Thank you for not much, just chilling. Wait, go get the child, the child. Deal breaker. I don't know if anybody said this, but abuse, verbal, mental, physical abuse, massive deal breaker. Um, abuse of alcohol or drugs, massive deal breaker. Um, those are my top. Those are my top. I'll have to think about some more.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey.
What's up,
What's up,
Angelica? How you
Jelly?
doing?
What's going on? Thank you for coming through last night too, and you stayed the whole time. We appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you. It was an honor to be there. It was actually an amazing room last night. And that was an amazing interview just to get somebody that, when I think when people reach a certain level, some people think that they're not human, but to see that side of him and to know that he loves family, and I'm so family oriented, it was great. And you saw the love in the room, and I got to see who is the family in the room, right? So I got to know who's who. But my relationship deal breakers, I think before I even, so let me break down my process of how I think, because years ago I used to be the person that would jump into a relationship and then work backwards and figure out that person, but then by that time I'm already in love and it's like hard to get away from it. So now when I am going into a relationship, I'm literally collecting data. So I'm dating you to figure out if I even like you, and then to figure out if I even want to be in a relationship with you. Being that I have children, it's a little bit more in depth for me because I have to see that if I can trust you with my kids. And I'm going to be able to tell that by how you treat people, how you treat service workers, how do you talk to people, how do you handle things. Like I can see those characteristics, and I got a very strong sense of discernment. Like case in point, like if I have an autistic son, he's 19, he's not as confident in his speech, he doesn't open up around too many people like that. So if I see that you are like very demanding, or like you like push, you try to make people feel inferior and things like that, you probably not gonna be the person for me. And I have also learned that before I even enter into the relationship, when I'm dating you to even see if you fit in my life. And if you don't fit in my life, then I'm gonna act like I never knew you. Like once we done, like, hey, you know what? This was not supposed to be a relationship. This probably supposed to be a business thing, or this just doesn't work. I think we go to the point before we try to figure out who that person is. Sometimes we fall in love with the materialistic things of an individual and not look at their character. I'm always going to look at your character. I'm always looking at how you treat the waiter, how did you treat the valet worker, how do you treat service workers? Because if you treat service workers bad, you talk to your mom crazy, your dad crazy, you ain't the one for me. And then if I'm looking at your personality and it's like very intimidating, I've dated men that were nice looking packages on the outside, but very broken on the inside. And I got to know that before I ever introduced any of them or even made the decision to introduce them to my kids. So, relationship deal breakers, meaning this is the deal breaker that would cause me not to enter in a relationship with you, is how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you handle your family. Are you family oriented? Because I'm very family oriented, right? Like I like my family on both sides. We have parties, we have family gatherings, and that's just. And so if you're like a person like, I don't deal with my family, I don't f with them, like yeah, you might not be like, I might try to figure out what's there, but if you're like a person that is just so gung-ho, I'm not gonna get to know them, not you, not for me. And it saves a lot of heartache, because you can get in a relationship with somebody that's completely, and again, I have kids, so I can speak from that perspective. You can get in a relationship with somebody that's completely for you and not for your kids. And I'm in this place, like, if you take me, you're gonna take my children, okay? And I know all three of their personalities, so it's like you're gonna have to, but they're not like kids like where you couldn't deal with four different people. It's we are a unit together. So those are my deal breakers. Like if you don't treat people right, I don't care how much money you got. I've dated men that were 7-figure earners, 6-figure earners, and then I've dated men that made $47,000 a year, and they were the most loving, amazing people in the world. And it's just some parts of that we just weren't compatible, or some things they weren't ready to let go as far as trauma. So that's why we didn't work. But on all scales, just because they got money don't mean that they're good. right? Just because they got materialistic things, you don't know if they rented that car to come on a date with you. Like, you need to see a little bit further. But that's just me. But how you treat people is very important to me. How family oriented you are is very important to me, and I want to find that out by conversation. We're going to talk, and I can discern those things. So that's it for me for now. Okay, just a little groundwork. I'll be back in to
You
chime in
you
when I
said it
can.
right there, sis. You got to use your discernment with some people, right? A lot of people to see these things, but they ain't really did that vetting process. Y'all say what I always say this. Vet the people you talking to. Stop just jumping into shit. Too many motherfuckers jumping into shit and wonder why the shit don't go right.
Hey,
It,
that
The
part,
other
bro.
thing is,
yeah.
bro,
Go
people
ahead,
that make you
sis.
shrink back. It's people. Okay, now all these rooms we done did kind of go hand in hand, because when KB talked about that constructive criticism thing, have you ever heard of sleeping with the enemy? You can literally
Okay.
have people that you
Okay.
fall in love with, that you may feel like, I've dated one. Like, I dated a guy, short backstory. I dated a guy, 2018, I lost everything. 2019, January, I wasn't looking for dating anybody. I was just trying to focus on getting my things back. This man came into my life. He was like, "Oh, I've been looking at you," because I did this photo shoot, like, on a motorcycle with different motorcycles. I like motorcycles. So I did this photo shoot. He's like, "I've been looking for you. Like, you're the lady on the bike." And he was like so persistent. And he was like, "I'm gonna help you come save, and I'm gonna help you do this." And he said all the nice words, and he pursued me hard. When we got into a relationship, and he made time, he did that. He checked all the boxes. When we got into the relationship, though, he was like, "You're doing too much. Don't you think you should focus on one thing?" But these are all the things I was doing before I met him. So he was trying to get me to dim my light and shrink back, because he worked a 9 to 5 and he had a catering business, and that was the only two things that he had going on. But I came in and restructured his whole entire catering business and made it a streamlined system. To this day, he uses that. He uses what I gave him. But you got to be careful of that too, because sometimes people are assigned to you to try to make you falter or fall or forget who you are. People can show up that way, and that's why vetting is so important. I'm not saying you vet to the point where you like drive them crazy. Use your spirit of discernment, but don't be so, like, the place that I was in. I can say, for me, I was in a vulnerable place, so I accepted that. Right. So you got to know your vulnerabilities. Like, if you're in a vulnerable place, if you are, people will take advantage of that. And I can say, like, that was pre-pandemic. Okay. 2019, we only lasted, like, the man literally told me, "I'm going to marry you," looked me in my eyes and said he's going to marry me, and 2 days later broke up with me. Sent
Oh
me back
my
all the
God,
money.
Angelica.
Right. Sent me back all
Sleeping
the
with the
money
Sl-
that
enemy
we
is
was,
Dangerous.
crazy.
listen. And
That's a marine
so, and
topic right
then
there.
over time, he tried to come back to me, and I found out that his ex, who he had talked so badly to me about, he was with her. And
Oh,
how did I
fuck
find that
that.
out? How did I find that out? My best friend that was getting married, because I was doing like weddings at the time, he was just talking, and he was just talking, and he was like, yeah, because he was at the cookout and he had this light skinned girl with him and blah blah blah. I said, "Was she a nurse?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think she's a nurse." I said, "Did she have her body done?" He said, "Yeah." How you know that? I
What?
said, "Because he talked to me about her, and said the reason why he didn't want to be with her because she got her body done, and she was just the worst person in the world, and
Niggas
so
be
and didn't
lying,
have
bro.
money." So it was funny though, because I figured out that the it wasn't me, it was his insecurities. Had I not been a vulnerable place, I would have been able to spot that. Right. And so you got to be able, before you even go into the relationship, to deal with you, to deal with your things, do the work on you. Now, I'm not saying do so much work till you don't want to date nobody, because how do you know the work is working unless you do date somebody? And then when you date them and figure out that the work that you've done, maybe I need to tweak some areas here and there, you know what I'm saying? Then you do that. But don't be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna date nobody till I get myself all the way together." Listen, I don't think we get ourselves all the way together, because we need somebody that's a mirror to us that can say, "Listen, you might need to figure out
Hello.
how you talking to somebody." Like, and how I know that, because I'm dating somebody now, and sometimes he tell me some stuff about myself, like, "You drive too fast." I'm like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Yes, you do." And I'm like, Okay, and I do drive past y'all. I'm sorry. I got a 9 speed
Angelica got road.
Mercedes.
Yo, put a one in the chat. Y'all think Angelica
Hell yeah,
got
that
that road
Lexus is
rage?
crazy.
Hello.
See if she got that road rage. I think Angelica got
Hey,
that
yo, you know
road rage.
what's
She look
So
crazy
like she be
though?
listen,
speeding,
so
It
right?
you
don't be.
got
They
to
blowing it
though.
up,
Hey,
Angelica. It
listen,
look like
right?
you be speeding.
Hey,
I got a
listen.
I got a 9 speed Mercedes, and it goes in sport mode and sport mode
Okay.
plus.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
then.
Okay.
hey, listen. Stacks, listen. My mom got the new Lexus, and let me tell you something. Road rage at its finest, bro. She be cursing these people out. She be speed. Yo, her and my grandma be speeding, and you be like, "Why y'all driving so fast?" I ain't driving fast. I'm the passenger.
Listen,
Yes,
so
you
that's what
are.
he
Like, slow
told
the fuck
me, KB,
down.
and I was like, I'm not driving fast, but guess what? I got in the car, and my kids say, "Mom, you do
Yeah,
drive fast, and you do
you
switch
don't be
lanes
noticing because
quick."
the speed, like the speed on the car, that bitch just take off.
Listen, it be
So
riding so smooth, you don't even know.
you
But
don't
okay,
even
so
know.
all I
Yeah.
I brought up that point to say that the person that's your mirror will say it to you in love without condemning you or trying to manipulate or control you. Like in this era, I think some people want like a microwave relationship when you should be low and slow and kind of crop pocket so you can have that spirit of discernment to see if that's your person before you enter into a relationship, fall in love, and then find yourself trying to claw your way back out of that thing. So my advice to you is figure out what your deal breakers are, like what you absolutely like. You know, that's a hard no. It's a hard fast no. Like I don't care how much wish I got, hard fast no. And then if I see that you don't treat people well, you don't talk to people right, you don't deal with your family, because then that might in turn tell me if we get together, you might not want me to deal with my family. We might not be for each other. We might be good friends, but not in a relationship. So that's vet your people. Use your spirit of discernment before you enter these relationships and falling in love, and then find yourself trying to claw your way out, and then readjusting yourself because of things they may have tried to speak into your life that's not you, and then you start believing it's you. So that's my advice there.
Let me know next time you're
Ooh.
in Houston, Angelica, so we can race.
That's deep.
Cause I'm not bringing my car to Houston, but I'll rent one. So I
Okay. Hey, hello. Tell him.
Yeah, I'll
Listen,
race
it's
that
about the
too.
driver. It's about the driver, boy. Listen, but I was about to say, I don't know. I always been a problem. So the deal breakers, I probably was everybody deal breaker, but I got my shit together now.
At least
At
No,
KB
least
keep
you
it
the
own it.
first
honest.
part of that
honestly,
KB is
listen,
admitting it.
listen, right? I'm gonna be honest. Look, this is about this. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying this new transparency thing, and y'all be having me opening up. But listen, right? Let me just give y'all a little backstory, right? I always been a problem. I don't think any of my relationships I ever gave them who like the full me because I always been in love with somebody else. But the fact that it was like, all right, maybe if I date this person, I date that person,
Bro, what
I
did you
get
say?
over it. I dated people. I always cheated because I was in love with somebody else.
Oh my
But she was
God,
with
bro.
somebody. So I was settling. This is me being honest, bro. A lot of people not going and a lot of people not going to admit this. But this
Be
me being
honest,
honest.
face.
My first the girl who I was with, right? I cheated on her. She had like now Angelica, you know you a pastor, so you know how y'all be having the fasts where y'all can't be on the internet or be on the phone and things like that. She was doing one of those, and I was so active and I was so popular, and everybody wanted me that I fed into it. You feel me? So I cheated on her. Mind you, she wasn't a cheater. She ain't do none of that shit. But it was just like she's still gonna be with me. That's what I thought. She left the fuck out of me. You hear me? And I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do. And every relationship she was in, guess where I was at? Right there being toxic. Like, why the fuck is you with them? Type shit. So it's like I always been a problem. And it took for me now to get my shit together to be like, all right, I'm ready. You feel me? And you know what I mean? And I'm chilling. Like, so I always been a deal breaker. Like I know I was a deal breaker. I was fucking hell on earth. You hear me? So when it come to relationship deal breakers, I was the deal breaker. Like I was the one that you be like, get the fuck away from her. That was me. But now I got my shit together and I'm just chilling. So you know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, KB, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I really respect the shit out of that because a lot of people, they always think they are the most perfect partner. They don't fuck up. They don't make mistakes. They would never cheat. They would not love you less. I swear everybody swear they're the perfect partner until it's time to be the quote unquote perfect partner. Let me tell you. So I really appreciate your honesty on that, because a lot of people would not sit here on a public forum and say, hey, I've effed up a few times, I've cheated a few times, I've done people wrong. Listen, we've all been in relationships where we either got hurt or we were the one hurting. So let's stop acting like we are this perfect saint, because none of us are. Let's be honest. We've all messed up. Even me, I've messed up in my journey too, and I can confidently say that. So I'm gonna just chime in on this topic real quick, man. This is really this is an interesting one for me. I think there's a couple that I can definitely highlight. For me, one, first off, is hygiene. Your hygiene got to be up to par. You can't be around me smelling like
You
shit.
stole
Like,
you stole
that's
that
just
right
what
out
it
of my
is.
mouth, Nick. I was gonna say
You
Hello.
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
You stole it.
you can't you can't be around me having body odor. Like, you can't be around me not wearing deodorant or perfume, or taking a shower once a week, or however long it take you to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Those the
Once a
some
week, Nick?
listen,
Once a week is
Once a week? You mean once a
crazy.
day?
listen. Hold on. I got you, Angelica. You think it's crazy, but believe it or not, some people really do that. Some people don't. Some people don't prioritize that. Now, for me, I don't. I take a shower twice a day, and I pride myself in that. But for some people, they just don't believe in it. And hey, who am I to tell them how to live their life? I can only encourage. But if you don't want to take the advice, then that's on you. But yeah, some people do that. So for me, my first one's hygiene. My second one, my second one was, I definitely want to tap into what Angelica was saying, like how you treat people, right? You can't be ignorant. You can't be an ignorant, hateful soul. You can't be around me. You still got heart. Like, you can't be around me. You still have hate and negativity in your heart and spirit. Like, you can't say you move with love and you got hate and negativity in your spirit. I just don't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody look good from the outside, but it's what's on the inside that really counts. Because a lot of people, they're not really as genuine as they claim to be. As time goes on, it reveals what isn't authentic. So for me, I just want to be around genuine, authentic people. Like, if you're my partner, don't try to change me, because this is where relationship deal breakers is like at its finest. People in relationships, they try to change their fucking partner. Stop trying to change your partner to fit your narrative. Accept them for what they are, and accept them for the change that they will incorporate, because let's be honest, I've been with women that tried to fucking change me and didn't accept me for who I am, and that made me forget my worth. I don't want to be around people like that. I don't. If you don't rock with me and support me for me, then we're just not gonna work. Then hey, you can go do that to somebody else, but for me, you're not doing it. Like, you're not about to make me throw everything away that I work fucking hard for, just because you don't want to see it, just because you don't want to do it, or you don't see yourself in it. Like, it's hard. Like, especially being an entrepreneur, it's tough when you date someone that works a 9 to 5, because they don't see your vision. They don't
especially.
see what you're going through. They don't understand the backstory of what it is of why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? They just go based off what you tell them. But for me, I got to be around someone that challenges me, that looks at a different lens of life than me, that's giving me new perspective, is not always mad at me for when I go out, or for when I decide to go travel and do something for my business. Like, I can't be around someone that's not healed and doesn't come correct. Like, people always talk about, oh, I'm healed, I'm good, I'm ready for a relationship. No, no one's ever really ready for a relationship. Let's be honest. There's gonna be moments where your past creeps up on you and slaps you across the fucking face, and you think, oh shit, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of moments where that shit happens. But if I can just be brutally honest with you, stop thinking that somebody else is the source of your happiness. You gotta be happy as an individual already, and if
Hold
that
up, Nick.
person
Bring that
has
shit
Run that
back,
back,
Nick.
bro.
Bring that
Hello, is this
shit
thing
back.
on?
Hold up,
Run
man.
that
Hold
thing
up.
back, bro.
Nick, bring that shit back, man. What we doing,
I'm
man?
just being
You
all
ain't
the way
slick, bro.
honest, my man. I'm being all the way honest, because a lot of people I see, they come into relationships thinking that, oh, this person makes me the happiest person in the world. I've never been happier. That's gaslighting. That's a red flag. Watch the red flags, right? Please, if a person shows you the red flags in front of your face, don't give them the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, well, there's good in this person.
Put a one in
No,
the chat if y'all agree
believe
with
them.
Nick. Put a one
Believe
in the
them.
chat if y'all agree with Nick. I need him to get active, Nick, because you dropping this shit. Put a one in
I'm
the
just
chat. You know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
being
Get up in.
honest, Stack, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us are either in relationships or we've been in relationships. where people have manipulated the hell out of us and gaslighted us, made us feel less than ourselves, that I don't want to be around anybody like that. Come correct with me. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. The relationship that I'm in now is probably the best one I've been in yet because she's healed. She comes
Hello,
correct.
Nick.
You know, I mean, bro, I'm being all the way honest because like a lot of y'all will mess up somebody that's so good for you, knowing they're good for you, but because you fucked that up, because you want to go be with the person that's not healed, that got trauma issues, that's never seen a therapist, that's miserable and egotistical, you'd rather mess up the good person than to be with the person that got nothing going for themselves. How that makes sense, I got no idea, but it could never and will never be me. That's all I'm saying. But I'll end with this, right? I think besides every deal breaker that I mentioned, right? A big one, big one for me, a big one for me is if if you are not open-minded to change and open-minded to seeing a new perspective, we are not going to work. And the reason why I say that specifically is because, like I alluded to, people think that we have to change others to want to fit our own narrative. If they don't want to change, you can't force them to change. You can't make them love what they don't already appreciate. You can't make them see the good in you when they don't even want to see the good in you. You know what I'm saying? So I would just encourage you all, wherever you are and what you are doing with your partner, if you're in a relationship or you're finding one, I would just encourage you. I would encourage you that just know you can't change your partner. They cannot change you, but you got to be open minded to change because as life goes on, the air we breathe changes, the atmosphere we live in changes, everything is constantly changing. So I would just encourage you find a partner that's open to change and not say, "Oh, well, accept me for who I am." Listen, even the ones that say that, they can be like, "Oh, well, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I can probably change and incorporate this new lifestyle. Maybe it might work for me, right?" So again, I just implore everybody just take heed of what gems are being dropped today because this could be implemented in your relationship because believe it or not, we all got some gray areas and voids that need to be filled in our relationships. No such thing as a perfect relationship. So I just kind of wanted to add on that because I think Angelica just came in and dropped the mic. I don't even know how
Sheesh.
I follow after her, but
Damn.
let me tell you, she came in and dropped the mic on that. So that's kind of my own perspective on deal breakers.
Listen, my Brody Dick in the building, right? Listen, if you guys are enjoying this room, ping the room up, share the room up, because we want more individuals to come through. Today's supposed to be JT Day, but I know he's on the plane right now. We got this
And
shit
we
on
hold
lock.
down the fort,
We holding
man.
down this shit, the whole house, the whole mansion. Nick, you hear me? Mansion.
Mansion.
Mojo, you know what it is.
Yup.
Look, Miss Self Love calling in here. Y'all know what it is. Look, Lindsay is in here. Angelica, Sherry, Vera, DJ Ronaldo, DJ Jenny. I appreciate you. Look, Mizra, Queen, Tasia, Rude, Jen, Latanya, Nye, Jasmine, Dre, Nicole. Everybody ping the room up. We about to get crazy in here. It's about that relationship deal breaker, right? Please share this out in the hallway if you guys are just joining. This is what we talking about right now, right? Nick just went in. Angelica just went in. We want some more shares, and then I'm going to do another reset. So whoever's on it, it's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep this rocking. Let's keep this active. Who's
Hey,
coming in next
Queen
with
next.
these
Go ahead,
relationship
Queen.
deal breakers? Let's go.
Oh, I'm coming in. I'm coming in for sure. And there's been so many things already shared. And I'm going to share from the perspective of someone I've been with my husband for 17 years. So I'm far from in a place of evaluating deal breakers in terms of on the onset, right? Like, and there are things also that hindsight is 2020. I was 20 when, when I met my husband, which is a whole different world, a whole different ball game. And there were some things that meant a lot to me then, they would mean a lot to me now. And there are also things that through the evolution of growing up, like if I was out in the world, and I have friends who have gotten divorces or even sadly lost their spouses. And so I've sat alongside some of my closest friends and thought, who would I pick or what would I want if I was choosing today? And that doesn't mean that it couldn't be my husband. I simply think that I have different ideas around what would be absolutely essential. And so he could have been that or would be that right now. It depends. Like, of course, you grow and you evolve together. So he could be a very different person if we had never met, and maybe he wouldn't have been the one today. But there's a few that really matter. Number one is believing in something bigger than you. That is my number one. one. Some call that God. That's cool with me because that's where I feel like that's where I land too. And most importantly, is that you believe in something bigger than you. I cannot get into a relationship where someone is an atheist or believes that we just like appeared out of, mere science. I understand evolution, I understand all of those things. And for me, it is so important that you believe in something greater because it shows me that you have the capability of believing and knowing. Like, I want to know that you're that kind of human being. So that's utmost important to me. And I actually am not one who believes everyone has to think identically to me. So if I'm Christian and you're Baptist or Lutheran, like, listen, that's that open-minded thing. So I'm game for being open-minded, having, a different form of faith as long as you believe in something. Because when I can see that you have stood the test of time and you have not allowed all of the infiltration of the negativity to come in and you still have belief, then I know that we can lean on and also enter into union knowing that we come from something. And so I believe so often in relationship we get, really quick to be in the blaming category. And I think that when, rules and structures and beliefs, when they are what we call AKA boundaries, when they are clear and understood, then it isn't like, oh, you don't want me to do that because you're a bitch. You don't want me to do that because you're an ass. Like, no, you don't do that in relationship because the highest says that that's not how it's supposed to be. It's not about you and me. See, the highest believes in union in which there's mutual respect, in which, yes, there's sovereignty, but there is a more dynamic relationship when we come into and have clear boundaries where, yes, you take care of me, I take care of you, you honor me, I honor you, all of these things, the law of reciprocity. So for me, it is so important that we have that belief, that we 100% use that as our boundaries in our relationship. So it is not merely you against me. It is that we are both upholding to this greater level of law, the laws of love, I believe. And so we're going to commit to showing up in the ways that are in the, in honor of the laws of love and in the honor of the highest form of God for me. And so it's showing up God-like in relationship and being okay with forgiveness. If I meet someone who is salty towards everybody, like if you have, first off, for me, one of the things is like walk through something, have, something that like has taught you. Definitely, I'm not expecting everyone to have turmoil or, in fact, I love someone, I would love the idea of someone coming from a real healed family because that would mean more healing has already happened for them. That's like ingrained in them. But I mean that they have a way of forgiveness. So they can tell me a way in which somebody wronged them without hate in their voice, without hate in the heart. They have shown that they have the power to forgive. So they give that power to themselves, which means I know that they will stand in a space of holding that safely for me too. So forgiveness and showing that you have the capacity for forgiveness is definitely a deal breaker if that does not exist within you. I also was a single mom when I met my husband. And so my daughter was 2 years old when I met him, and then 4 when we got married. And for me, the truth was is we were a family. Her and I were a family. And so it's me and her against and with everything. So if you are in any way, shape, or form acting in any sort of funny way towards my child, or you indicate that you thought she was baggage, you weren't even allowed to have a date with me. Like that was going to be decided over a drink or coffee because dinner is the next stage of things. I think too many people spend far too much time in the dating realm. Like, go have a coffee because energy is immediate. You'll know quickly. And then you can save yourself some money if you're the one that would be paying, gentlemen. And women, also, you can stop being trifling, trying to get a free meal out of everybody just because they have a little interest in you. So I think drinks are definitely the way to begin. Doesn't
Speak
have to be
on it.
alcoholic.
It can be ice cream.
It can be, well, I'm dairy free, but yeah, it could be ice cream too, boo. Back then it would have been just fine with me. um, so I think the other thing is like, if you try to sleep with me immediately, done, not even interested, that shows that you have zero discipline. You think I'm going to trust you if you can't even be so excited to be around me and respect me enough that you know that it takes some time to get the best part of me, the most intimate part of me. If you're trying to do me at the first sight or the first time or the first night, like then I know that, listen, I'm not the only one. You've done this thing a few times. And quite frankly, I'm not interested in someone who would have sex with just anybody. And I know that we can talk about that being the man's mentality. Well, listen, what shows me you're a real man is discipline. So I'm looking for a man that can discipline himself and still stay after what he says he's hungry for. And so, distance between the time in which you try to sleep with me, these are real boundaries. And for me, it's also like, the thing I'll end with is that, and what I felt with my husband too, and how I truly moved through life is that, and listen, it's not to say I never slept with somebody quicker than, but those weren't people I was trying to date. Like, just like men, like if women are having sex with you quickly too, A, she's either trying to trauma bond with you, she's trying to get in quick so that you're connected, or two, she's not really that into you wanting to date you either. Because when you are really envisioning that this is going to be your person, you might get married, it is going to be the last time there's ever going to be a courting. If I had slept with my husband the first night or the first weeks or first months, I would have missed the dating. And because I married him, that would have been the last time I had an opportunity to date. So taking it slowly also allows for us to do all of this, where we say discern, use your discernment, be intuitive. Well, how are you going to do that if you're sleeping together quickly? That is a heightened level of intimacy. It's going to immediately have you less likely to see the red flags, because our brains love confirmation bias. So we're going to only look for the good things. If we actually stay in a space where we are evaluating rather than proving, like proving that he's good, proving I didn't make a bad decision to myself, then we're going to have better ability to discern if the energy is in alignment with what we're seeking. So that's what I'll say in this room, and definitely excited to hear what others have as deal breakers. And quite frankly, I hope to never have to be considering what would be a deal breaker for me, because quite frankly, when you say yes to being married, that's ultimate forgiveness. That's ultimate, hey, I'm putting my hand in the pot, honored by God, that I'm going to give it my all with everything I've got. And I also believe that if someone else is failing to show up and failing to, bring forth their other half of that agreement, then of course that puts you in a place where you may be breaking a deal so you can go get the real deal with someone else. So that's what I'm going to toss in, and I'm going to toss the mic up.
Yo, Lizzie, you
Lindsay for
came in
president.
crazy, KB,
All the
right?
Wait,
time.
Let's listen. It's about these fire shares. If you guys are just now joining, we're talking about relationship deal breakers. JT was supposed to be in here. Somebody call JT. Somebody get on the horn. Nick, somebody call him in. Tell him we in here burning it up. Right? Fire ass topic. This topic right here is dope. I'm gonna pass it to Vera, and then I'm gonna do a quick reset. So Vera, over
Hey,
to
his
you.
hey, his shit still going
Listen.
I was
voicemail,
checking to
so
see
he
if
still be
Angelica was
playing.
driving just now.
Uh, is that Vera coming in or Sherry? What
Yeah.
we doing?
No,
No, go
Go
no,
ahead.
ahead, Vera.
listen. I'm right in here. As a matter of fact, y'all got me live in the nail salon. I'm telling the nail tech, hold on, because I gotta touch this mic. Lindsay has blown. I'm talking about
Lindsay.
it's so hot
Lindsay.
up in here. And listen, so check this out, and allow me to tell the truth and shame the devil, because a deal breaker is not always a relationship breaker. I'm gonna say that again now, because I know I gotta say this slow. A deal breaker is not always a relationship breaker. Sometimes we don't find out until we too deep in the relationship. So it's levels to this stuff. Now, again, KB let a real major cat out the bag, and he gracefully let that cat out the bag when he says that can't everybody handle the truth. How many folks could be ready for that cat out the bag that KB let out when he said that the people that he's been with, he really ain't even in love with, because he loving on somebody else? Hello? You ain't ready for that. But if I were to tell you some deal breakers with me, it's a liar, it's a cheater, and it's a thief. Man, come on here now. When you talking about somebody that's a liar, every time you turn around, they lying to somebody else. You better believe they lying to you too. And although I may not be able to handle all of the truth, I just can't handle no lies. I'd rather you not tell me anything before you lie to me. And then if you a cheater, man, I realize, and I say this often, people don't cheat on their mate, they cheat on themselves. So I ain't even worrying about you having multiple affairs, but when you cheating on yourself, when you can't accept who you really are, see, now that's the biggest cheat you can have, Is I mean that's the worst way you can cheat, when you cheating on yourself. And then you a thief. You running around here taking stuff from other people. You know that don't belong to you. So again, liars, cheaters, and thieves, I can't handle that. But allow me to say this before I even close it off. The one thing that I really is a deal breaker for me is people who can't handle their own weight. They can't handle their own baggage. And when they come with their baggage and want to put their baggage on you, they want to dump they jump in your trunk. No, hold on to everything that belongs to you. I need you to deal with it, because I'm life and life myself, and I can't hold on to your drama and your trauma and then live life myself. Let's come to this playing field with an understanding that we all have something that we dealing with, and don't try to give it all to me. Now, again, I'm in the nail shop. It's loud in here. I got people turning around looking at me. But guess what? And I put a link in the chat because I had this conversation earlier this year about meeting people, and they just want to deal with you from your panty spot, or women that's dealing with men and they just want to know how big the penis is, and then you get in a relationship based on penis and panties. You can't. No, that ain't the way to do it. But again, y'all, I'm in the nail shop. Y'all got me cutting up because I'm here with Stacks
Y'all
with the
better not,
pack.
y'all better not play with Vera. You heard? Listen, Vera, I appreciate you coming through, right? You don't want to, yo, very coming in hot, yo. I'm telling you, listen, I want to go somebody else, right? Hold on, before I do a reset, I want to check on Sierra. I know she just got here, right? But she don't really come to my rooms like that, right? But I want to see what she think about the title. What's a relationship deal breaker, Sierra? Thank you for coming through. You know, I work alongside with her with, you know, Anthony Glenn, the 10X vets, and what we're doing with the media, the marketing, and make sure you guys tap in with Sierra. She's a fire ass real estate agent out of California. So I just want to know about your topic, though, about this topic right here, Sierra. What you think about this? So thank you for coming through. I know you got limited time, so over to you. Let's get it.
Hey, Stack. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I usually don't talk about this. I'd say a deal breaker for me is if a guy is not able to be a leader. Like, if you're not a good leader, I'm not interested. And that's a deal breaker for me. I mean, there's plenty of other things, like dishonesty and all of the things that you cannot necessarily you wouldn't know about a person unless you actually spoke to them and actually got to know them. But yeah, if you don't have qualities of a leader, I probably won't be interested in you. But that's just me.
I love that, Sierra, because I ain't gonna. It's that's a. If y'all agree with Sierra, put a one in the chat real quick, right? She came in nice and sweet, right there. A leader. That's a deal breaker for some ladies. Man, y'all gotta step up and be a leader. Because if you can't lead them, how you gonna lead yourself? At the end of the day, lead something. Be a leader. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on. Is that who I? Did my brother Corey? Hold up. Oh shit, man! Somebody bring my brother Corey up. But nah, like I was saying though, for real, Sierra, it's about the leadership. If I can't, yo, if you see the leadership is shitty, why would you want to follow that person? If you see that the characteristics ain't on point, why you gonna follow that person? I'm only following leadership. I ain't gonna lie with y'all. No cap. I'm not gonna follow nothing that is not leadership. I'm telling ya. So I feel you, Sierra. Thank you for coming
hey,
in with
Stack.
that. I needed that for the podcast.
Before
KB,
you
what's good? Talk to me. What's good?
before you pass it to Corey or anybody else, Queen been waiting patiently
Nah,
for a
I'ma
long time.
pass it
So
to
Yeah, we go
Queen,
out
Queen.
to
What's good,
Queen.
Queen? What we doing,
hey
Queen?
Queen, what's up? After
Hey
Queen Corey, you can
y'all,
hop
hey
in. You
You
heard?
y'all,
already
hey
know. You know
y'all,
I got to
hey
play
y'all.
get to the money when Corey come through. We gonna get to the money.
I just want to say like a deal breaker for me in a relationship is control. Somebody trying to control me in a relationship and tell me what to do instead of asking me, what I want to do. What's my personal reference when it comes to like being in a relationship. Another deal breaker is not growing in the relationship. Like if we're not growing and making no moves, like I'll give you probably 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. That's kind of pushing it, but you got to see your other person in all seasons. Being that I'm a mom of three, so it's like you got to be family oriented as well. And marriage, if marriage is in part of your deal breaker, far as like putting your woman first before your mom, because you have some men that they don't play with their mom, and I don't blame them, but when you become married, you become as one. So if you're not putting me, before your mom and your family that you're creating, before, that's like a deal breaker for me. Um, and that's basically what I wanted to say. And last but not least, not adding in value to the relationship, that is like a deal breaker for me. Thank you.
Yo,
Wee!
I appreciate Queen Stack. You know what I'm saying, KB, and I definitely love that KB. Opened that up to Queen. Queen is probably one of these things that is on my deal breaker list, right? Queen is loyal as hell, right? Leads to the mob, leads to the media mentor mob, leads to the Funk Talks mob, leads
Media
to the
mob,
JB mob,
media mob is
leads to the Lit
crazy.
mob. You know what I'm saying? And then three, media mentor mob. Like that's why I rock with Queen, right? So for me, a deal breaker for me, bro. And look, I told you, I'm glad that we kept it PG-13. I like that y'all keep this shit professional. But me, in the spirit of
You better not
JT Funk,
embarrass
I'm gonna
us.
keep it funky, bro.
You better not
Me,
embarrass us, or we kick
I
you to the
deal
bottom.
breaker for me. Look,
KB's
KB,
crazy.
You
deal
embarrass
breaker
us,
for
bro. We
me.
kick you to the bottom. I don't want to hear that
No,
shit.
brother, deal
Yeah,
breaker
she
for me
stands on that too,
is
Mojo.
loose
Yo,
duties, man.
KB standing on that, you
You
hear
know
me?
I'm standing on that, Mojo. I'm telling you, you embarrass us and kick you to the bottom. You gonna have to be mad at me later, bro.
No, I got you. Look. Me personally, this is for JT. I can't have no woman that my homie got the doonies. If my
They don't know
homeboy
what Doonies
got
means.
the
Speak
doonies,
English,
Tell him,
nigga.
tell him what
I
that is, bro.
Tell them what the
In different
so
Doonies
like the
language.
mean, bro.
doonies, right? When the young lady was talking about, giving up, maybe Miss Lindsay spoke about, promiscuous activities, the Dooney box. You know what I mean? Like if I go somewhere and I'm supposed to die for this Dooney box. Supposed to put my kids in this Dooney box. Supposed to protect this Dooney box with my life. If I know that one of these little hoodlum rugrats that are out here, that aren't doing nothing, can go inside of my Dooney box, oh my God, bro. No. And then the disloyalty. If you ever in your life, make me challenge your loyalty, we're done. We're done. There's never going to be a point in time ever that somebody's going to be able to challenge my word or my loyalty. Like, I take that personal. You can call me on my name. You can break things. You can do pretty much anything, but try to prove that I'm a liar. So that disloyalty aspect, that's hard for me. And I get the hygiene and thing. And this is the next thing that's probably going to be a challenge. The next thing for me, since I'm 32 and 0, like Floyd, like kids. And the reason why, and before everybody jumps down my throat and beats me up, because there are some great women with kids, unfortunately, for me. And the reason why is because
Choose your words wisely, bro. I'll
no,
knock you
I
to the
am. I'm
bottom.
very, 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 very nice. But the reason why it's kids for me is because I always prided myself, or I always held myself to this standard because I never wanted to walk away from my children. I never wanted to have a child out of wedlock if it was in my control. I wanted to, since I talk so much shit, I wanted to, be about that shit. I wanted to wake up to my wife and my child every day and show them that instead of me talking about it, I'm really about it. And the reason why it's hard for me to date women with kids, she would have to be exceptional. And I have seen women do it correctly, but I refuse to walk out of a child's life. I refuse to be around, investing in that child or have them get used to a man being around them, especially if it's a young lady. I refuse. If a woman has a daughter and she was even trying to bring me around, like women that brought people around their kid early, it's automatically a red flag for me. But I refuse to show that little girl the example of a man that will protect her, provide for her, teach her things, and then walk away. I can't, especially since I have no way of, ensuring her that she can have these type of resources and support forever. So that's my biggest thing. I just can't do it. The reason that it's not in me. My mother never showed me multiple men. Not saying she wasn't out here. If I came from my mom and she was out here, respectfully, but she kept it as a lady for some reason. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. She never, exposed me to multiple men. So I never wanted to also be a man that did that. And I never wanted to show a little boy, especially me and what type of man I am. I never wanted to show a little boy that, oh, I'm capable of just coming around you, playing that game. Now I'm a grown man. I have no intentions of, manipulating children. So that's just my biggest thing, bro. Like parenting, how you govern your kids, how you even, approach that. Because the reason why I don't have kids, because I'm not ready to love something outside of my little brother yet, as much as I love him. And I know if I had a kid, it's going up. So I just can't do it, bro. That's my deal breakers, man. You got baby daddies? Mm-mm. Cool, bro. I do not want to have to John Wickham, bro.
Mojo's crazy.
No, I'm
Hey,
serious,
listen.
bro, because it's just
Hey,
like
Mojo,
people
listen.
really get mad.
Hey, Mojo, listen, right? It's a different type of standard. Like, you feel me? I open the door for my girlfriend, baby dad, and he can't come in. You hear me? So they can
Whoa,
have the baby
whoa, what do
dad.
you mean by that, bro?
We ain't doing that. Man, you heard exactly what I said. This is my family now. You should have, when
Damn.
you had the chance, you should have did it. You can't do it now because I'm here. And one thing about it is, you feel me? Like, my girlfriend got a daughter, and me and her daughter super close. Like, and I'm so soft when it come to her. So it's like, her baby dad can knock on the door, but he can't come in, and I'm gonna be the one to open it. She not. Oh, she ain't gotta open the door. I got this, babe. Sit down. Yeah, like ain't nothing. You feel me?
Yo,
So
KP's vicious.
respectfully, like this is real. I'm being honest. Like I'm
Yo,
not
hold
gonna
up,
play
hold up. I got
anything.
y'all. Look, Mojo, before that next question, right? I want to do a quick reset. So for the people that's been in here, we've been talking about relationship deal breakers. My bro JT put on this title for us, but I know he's on a flight right now, so shout outs to JT. We'll be having a lot of topics like this, right? But I want to get to everyone. I want everyone to be able to chime in. But I'm gonna do a quick reset real quick because we in the Media Mentors house, and if you guys are not a part of the Media Mentors house, click the link at the top. If you guys have not listened to the podcast episodes, click the link at the top. If you guys have not tapped in with Stackpack Media or bookwithstack.com, tap in with me. Media, billboards, articles, placements, getting everybody to the next level. This shit don't stop, right? We closed a couple new deals. We got some big shit going down, Mojo. KB, you know what it is. Colin, what's good? Look, fam, we got some big shit going down. I can't even talk about it right now, but it's going down right now. So I love you guys. Let's keep rocking. I'm passing this mic up, right? So let's keep going. I got a phone call coming in. Y'all hear my phone ringing, right? I'll be right back. Let's go.
Now, what's your question, Mojo? Hold on, real quick, Colin. Hold on. We gonna get
Oh
right
no,
back
because
to
I
that.
was
What's your
saying,
question,
right,
bro?
like I happen to be dealing with like my ex, her baby dad was actually a good young man, right? I actually,
Fuck, man.
supported him.
Fuck them
He
niggas, bro.
wasn't in a financial situation that he probably wanted to be. Um, and I respected that. And, like I always helped him out where I could. I not that he asked for it, right? On Father's Day I would do stuff for him. And I know that he took his daughter with him for the summer. So what I would do, just because I know things are tight, oh yeah, bro, I'll send you some groceries while y'all down there. She like playing the game. Shit, she got an Xbox while she down there. Oh, what, bro? You need some gas? You need for Father's Day? Oh yeah, I give you a couple hundred. Go have a daddy daughter day because I understand, and this is the same thing I told the little girl. I will never be your father, but I will always be your guardian, regardless if you see me or not. I'll always be a protector for you. You don't have to call me dad. You don't have to call me none of that. You can just tell people you got a secret agent for all I care. You can tell people he's my my guardian security. That's it. I made it a point to make sure that little girl knew, and I always told her like, no, you have a father and he loves you very much. He just decided to go work in a different state, but he still loves you. Don't let the distance between you determine the love that y'all have together. And I always instilled that in her. So it took a little bit more, and I think it was better for me, right? Because I was a little bit older. I was like 28, so I was approaching, even more maturity coming into my 30s. But I really think for me, and I say this to the ladies, be really careful about how a man's character sums up his word. And I want you to let that sink in. Be careful how a man's character sums up his word. And the reason why I say that, especially if you have children, because how that man's word and his character is expressed, those will be the lessons that are sown into your child. Those will be the mannerisms. Those will be the more, moralistic traits that they'll be adapting. So when you're introducing different leaders, it's like getting another job. I heard the young queen talk about, quote unquote, being controlled. And I would say, with me personally, if I'm not able to be in a position of control, I feel like I need to be in a different spot. And the reason why I think that is because I know as a man, if I'm supposed to protect and provide, I have to have some type of control of the things I'm providing, and I have to have some control over my protection. Now, control and dominance are two different things. If I can control myself and provide a happy, conducive space for my partner, if that's within my self control as a man, I'm gonna do that. I think that what somebody said too, I forgot the, I know it was Miss Angelica. No, it was Miss. She just spoke. She's just Sierra. She said a leader. I think that if you are a poor leader, if you're a poor leader, that's the only reason why your woman shouldn't trust you to lead. I prefer my woman to ask me how instead of asking me why.
Ooh, wake that part up.
Okay, okay, Big
Yeah,
Mojo. All right,
yeah.
bro.
Right.
I see what you got going. But hold on, real quick, right? Respectfully, everything you did for that young man was cool. Everything, maybe because he really wanted to be better for his daughter. I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. But let me tell you something, right? Where I'm from, them niggas don't want to be dads, bro. They just want to keep having kids, and they want to keep being deadbeats, and they want to always be with females that got kids and treat them kids better than their own kids. But a lot of people don't talk about that.
Facts.
I feel like any woman that ain't able, a man that don't take care of his kids, y'all all deserve to go in the trash. Simple. But we ain't talking about me right now. What I think.
You're
I'm gonna
crazy.
toss
No, no,
this
I
mic up
feel
in the
you.
air,
Who we
and
got next?
who we got next? I believe we got Colin next.
Wait a
Come
minute,
on,
hold on.
Colin.
Can
Bring
I
Oh,
us
say
home.
this? Can I say
oh,
this in
Miss
this moment, KB?
Miss
You
Vero,
Yes,
what's
almost,
up?
nigga.
you
What's
almost,
popping? Then we got Big Colin.
yeah. I was gonna say, KB, you just made me almost break my nails, and I told you I'm in a nail shop. That that's so on point because we don't wake that up enough. That's another real deal breaker, but that's a deal breaker in life, in your own personal life. When you are out here in these streets taking care of somebody else's children better than you take care of your own. Now all that sound good. All of it sounds, oh my God, I'm the perfect, stepdad, stepmom, but your own children struggling. And another thing that's a real deal breaker is that even if you got a side chick, even if you are out here cheating, both men or women, and you don't take care of your real partner, how you gonna take care of the side or the
Come on.
sneaking link
Hello,
better
is
than you
this
take
chick
care of the
on?
main? Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with life and get yourself some business.
Okay, she ate that up. You heard what she said, right? You can't take care of
Man,
your
she
real
snapped, bro.
partner. You can't
Hey,
take
yo,
care of your
Colin, good
real
luck following up
partner.
with that, bro.
Come on, Colin. Come on, Colin.
I'm supposed to follow that?
Yeah, man. You gotta
Hell
come on,
no.
man. Say it with your chest.
I'm just kidding. I'm just worried that Veer's gonna accidentally scratch somebody's eye out over there. She getting hype. Um, but my deal breakers, there's three of them, and one is transparency. Um, so once we're deep in a relationship, if we can't be vulnerable with each other, um, then I think that opens up to kind of the second one, and that's the trust. Uh, in any relationship, you got to have trust. If you with somebody that you don't trust or you feel you can't be vulnerable with or you can't open up to, then it's not really a relationship. It's bound to fail. Um, the third thing I would say is communication. We always say this: communication is key in everything, whether it's a partnership, relationship, whatever kind of ship. If you don't have communication, then just go on and just wrap that thing up. Um, because even on the transparency part and the communication really comes into play for me, especially as an entrepreneur. Because those that of us that are on stage and know that we're entrepreneurs, we know how wild of a roller coaster ride that can be. So if your partner is not coming in, if they don't understand what they're coming into and understand and be there for you when times get tough, or if they do get tough, and they freak out, or they no longer trust you, or they're not supportive, then I'm quick to show the door. I'm quick to open that door, show you the door, and tell you a polite goodbye and shut that thing and lock it right back and not give two fucks about it afterwards. Because I've been through that before. And the last relationship I was in, it's ironic because I've always been against long distance relationships and dating apps. I've never done a dating app. I know Clubhouse isn't a dating app per se, but that's why I met my last partner, my last relationship on this app. And she was actually overseas. And it ended up being the best relationship that I've ever been in my entire life. Um, but also over time, and I can admit my faults, um, I didn't seal the deal. I didn't close that distance, and that was the thing that ultimately was responsible for deteriorating the relationship was the distance. I didn't close the distance in time, and that was just because of variables with the businesses, the downturn, and all that kind of stuff started happening. Um, but also, I knew I was going to lose my train of thought. What was I saying?
You was
You
closing
didn't close
distance
the
on your last
deal.
relationship.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. It just came back to me. So those are boundaries that I always set in my relationships because I also use it as a gauge to make sure that I'm doing my part, that I'm, just like you're pouring into me, that I'm pouring into you. So when I use that transparency, trust, and communication, I'm relying on you to tell me when I'm not doing something or I'm not pouring into you or I'm not doing something and vice versa. So like I said, those are deal breakers for me because those are things that will definitely keep the relationship solid. It'll keep us moving forward and it'll keep us growing. So those are my three.
Can I jump in right here after Colin? Because something he said, and even when KB said it, a person that doesn't take accountability, that's a deal breaker. Because let me tell you something. If I said it one time, I'm gonna say it again. If I did, I'm saying 10 toes down on it. Okay. I'm not gonna back away from it. I don't people who can't take accountability is a problem. They're often deflecting, they're often projecting, they're often trying to control the situation and control the narrative. People that can't take accountability, it becomes a problem with me. Even in I know we're talking about relationships, but
Hold
friendships,
on. If you guys
business.
agree with my sis Angelica, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if y'all agree. Because this is what it's about. Not take accountability. That's one of my deal breakers too, sis. If you ain't taking it, like, damn, you know you wrong. You know your ass wrong. People
Right.
be
And you know
knowing they
what?
wrong and they don't want to take the accountability. What kind of shit is that?
Exactly. Because like for me, and I only can talk about Angelica because Angelica did some work. When I was a victim in a lot of situations, a lot of my traumas, I didn't know that mentality had took over my life in my late 20s. So when I got at 29 and I started going to therapy and I started taking accountability for the things that I had done, even in a relationship, because I was like, well, if this would have happened and it would have been this and that. That's deflecting at its finest. And you don't want to be that type of person because guess what? You'll never grow and nobody want to be around you. And so I had to say to myself, like, own that. You did it. You put yourself there. You knew that dude wasn't no good for you. You knew that, but you fell in love with him quick because you had this void in you that you wanted to fill, but it's nothing that he could have done to fill the void that you had. So now you done fell in love with somebody that only took up space. They weren't healing to you because that was your own work. You had to do your own soul work, your own soul, your own. Like when people say, oh, that's my better half. No, 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 no. I'm a preacher, y'all. Y'all know that. The Bible said, be fruitful and multiply. One times one still equals one. You ain't my half. It ain't no half of you and half of me. We coming here as two whole individuals, right? Because I've done my work, you've done your work. So one times one still equals one. And we're still multiplying. Like we gotta understand that. And the other part of that, y'all, this is what I started doing. And y'all might say, that don't work. It works for me every time. When I'm in with someone and and I like them and I don't want to be clouded with the judgment of that individual, I be like, God, reveal to me, why are they in my life? Show me why they're here. And every time, all the stuff comes out. The reason why they're there, it comes up every time. Every time. The last guy that I dated, like last year, and I was like, this is the second time around. Things seem to be kind of good. I was like, but God revealed to me. Listen, every woman that he was talking to, I felt it. I started dreaming about it. I started seeing it. And then guess what? I got confirmation. He was talking to two or three women in the same vicinity as me.
What? What?
What?
Angelica, he was doing
He
what?
was doing what? We ain't doing that.
JT, that's not JT. This dude Stack
That's
is
a weak
crazy, bro.
nigga sport. We ain't doing that.
He was talking to First of all, so y'all know when I tell y'all I'm a preacher, like we was in the same church. He was talking to
It's
two other women in the
always
same church,
done.
Can't even
and I
trust the
put
Can't
them
even
churchmen,
touch a
Angelica.
sheep.
Can't
and
even trust the
I
churchmen.
revealed them. But that's what
Hey,
this is
the
the
church
thing
is
though. It's
crazy.
not even about being a churchman or not. It's that people are human first. It's the Bible even say first natural, then spiritual. So they're human first, and some of them succumb to their human nature, to their humanity. So I don't really say you can't listen. I usually only date street dudes, like dudes that are not like they love God, they know
Wait,
who He
wait.
is, they have a relationship with Him, but them the
Mojo,
ones
wait a
who I
minute.
tend to date. Because I'm a pastor don't mean I'm dating a pastor.
Period.
Like,
Tell,
okay,
Uh
tell him.
oh.
and I'm
Uh
Tell,
so
oh.
hold on.
Yo,
Hold
Uh
on.
oh.
Tell
Uh
him.
yo,
oh.
Tell
Uh
him.
oh, Angelica.
yo, this
Uh,
whole this is
fire.
crazy.
So no, because I'm a pastor
You caught
doesn't
that?
mean I'm going to date a pastor. Because what people don't understand in the church arena, women are not always shined upon in that arena because it is a male dominated, just like
okay.
in corporate America, right? So I don't want to. When men are in ministry, they want to shine. Some of their egos get in the way, but I know who I am and who God called me to and what stages He called me to. I am nobody's first lady. Okay, I don't sit on the front row with a big hat. I got other stuff that I got to do. I got other people that I'm assigned to. So I don't look for dating pastors. Just this one time, I dated one and it was not the good thing. But when I prayed that prayer, God revealed to me, I saw everything that I needed to see and then got the confirmation. Guess what? When Mary J. Blige said, I'm not going to cry, guess who didn't cry? Me. Because when I walked away, I knew, I knew. I said, oh, well, I saw it. Even though he was denying it, I saw it. So I was able to walk away. So my thing is, and he didn't take accountability for none of that. To this day, he still, I never was talking to them. I never did this. I'm like, well, then why are they on social media blasting you right now with text messages? You still denying that? So I don't like people that don't take
Hey yo,
accountability.
I hate
Like
people that
Can't
don't
I
take
deny no
hate that.
screenshot. You
accountability.
can't lie on no
You can't
screenshots,
Hey,
lie.
listen,
Angelica.
That's
hey,
your
listen,
that's your
listen.
number.
Yo, that was
So
yo, Stack. That was
that
AI, baby. That was AI. That was
That was
a
AI.
AI,
person that doesn't
baby.
take
That was
accountability.
AI,
That
baby.
was
It
AI,
wasn't
baby.
me.
They don't even know what AI is. Okay. All right. So anyway, so a person, I'm making y'all laugh, but this is real deal stuff. And I've gone through this. And so to any woman, I will say, do the work on yourself and figure out the root of why you may feel a void. Do your own soul work, your own self work. Date yourself. Know what you like and what you dislike. I can say because I started a relationship so young, I conformed to every man that I was in a relationship with, which was my kid's father. I thought my favorite color was purple for a long time, Stack. When I turned 30 and I had to go and I was in therapy, y'all might think this is funny. I'm being transparent. I'm laughing about it now. It was not funny then. But it was like, what's your favorite color? I was like, I like olive and orange and navy blue. This whole time I thought it was purple. Like if I go back and show you earlier journals in my early 20s, I thought it was purple because some of the guys that got my kid's father, purple was his favorite color. Italian was his favorite food. And I think I cooked it a lot. I like Pan Asian food. I like Thai food. Okay. I had to go back and relearn me and my own identity. So sometimes we can get sucked into a relationship not knowing ourselves and we conform to another person. So that's why it's important for you to do the work on yourself. Figure out who you are and your own identity before you go into these dating realms and then you get sucked into a hole that you were trying to call yourself out of. But again, a person that doesn't take accountability and you're always deflecting and it's always the other and you're never the issue and you're never the problem, you're scary to me because I'm going to think you have a disorder. Okay. I'm going to think there's something wrong there. So that's one of the things that's a deal breaker for me. But again, because I'm not in a rush to be with anyone, like just want to jump into a relationship, I'm okay with low and slow, like they said on cars, low and slow. I'm okay with that. Because if you're trying to rush something, I'm like, what you trying to rush for? What? Why are you
What you
trying to
trying to
hurry
give
up and
me?
marry me? Why are you trying to hurry up and sleep with me?
What?
What's going on?
What
Stack,
are
let
you
Come
me
on,
ask
trying
you
to
a
Angelica.
give
question.
Wake it
me?
up. Wake it
Like,
up.
why
So
you
what do you
rushing?
mean?
Like, I feel like we have time. Like, why are you rushing those things? Again, like, why are you rushing it? And so these are things we should pay attention to. Don't be so gung ho, like, oh, my biological clock ticking. I need to marry somebody. I'm 37 years old. I got 3 kids. Two of them, I got a 19-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 14-year-old. I got teenagers, okay? I'm gonna be an empty nester pretty soon. I mean, I might be like Stella and might travel the world. Like by 40, I'm going to be an empty nester. That's in 3 years, right? I'm not in a rush to like hurry up and find love just because the church said I need to do it, just because people ask me why I'm still single, why you
You
know.
better say
I'm not
that.
in a rush. I'm at my own pace in my life. And we should work at our own pace and not be ashamed about it. Be unapologetically you. Be who you are and not worry about what these other people say, because if you do, you'll be forced into a situation that you probably shouldn't even be in the first place. Ask me how I know, because I done did it before.
Come
Jeez.
on,
Hey,
listen.
hey,
I
hey,
need
hey,
y'all. Hold
whoa,
on,
whoa. What the
KB. I
man?
need to put a fire emoji in the chat for Angelica. That's the first thing we got to do. Everybody get up in the chat for my sis Angelica, right? I need y'all to put like mad fire emojis in there. You know what I'm saying, Colin? Like, this is what
He
it is.
burnt
Like,
the
she came in
stage
too
down.
fire, right? I'm about to do a quick reset after that burn up. She burnt it all the way down. You know what it is. Let's go. Damn. What? Ayy, pull up all black, I'm not showing no test. I don't gotta do much, cause they know I'm a man. She is not, so I'm not attached. But if she is, now pull up and match. But this keep running like train. I took it, you try me, this chalk going blade. Need 10 for a show, you can check out my stats. I grab it front end, but I come through the bag. I rated this flag, I'm butting it. I push the gas, hit the turbo, I'm swerving the skate. I ride with the gang, I pull up threes like I am Curry. You missing, your name must be Shade. I come through like Gunner, I'm dripping like Warner. Guess I'm a road runner, let's get to that mall. She second, she me, I say if she want. She don't show me nothing, I kick her and pawn her. Yes, I'm getting hot, it sound like a sauna. The green is on me, I feel like an iguana. My eye is locked, my vision is torn. I'm smacking it, I'm pulling her bones. Let's get to that money, 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 let's get to that eight, let's get to that money, 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 let's get to that eight. New shoes on my feet. Listen, I think we going crazy in here. Listen, I appreciate all the shares. Angelica just burnt it up like always, right? If you guys are not a part of the Media Mentors House, click the link at the top to join the house so you can be a part of more conversations like this. Also visit stackpackmedia.com to, see all the media that I've ever been featured in every magazine from back in 2021 to 2020 and before that, right? Like, it's crazy, right? I got so much legendary stuff up there. Also check out stackpackpodcast.com where you can see all the replays, all the episodes. Anything we've done on Clubhouse is on stackpackpodcast.com. Anybody that's dropped a gem, we came here, it's already on the podcast. So I appreciate you guys for, the input coming in here, growing, being a mentor, right? People come in, y'all know what it is to be on social media. People that come in, y'all gotta listen to this. It's fire ass stuff that comes through. So I appreciate you guys for always coming through. Make sure you guys tap in with me, and make sure you guys also visit bookwithstack.com. They get you a free 15-minute call so we can take these relationships to the next level. I need more people on the TV show. I need more people on the podcast. I need more people to take their social media to the next level. I need more music artists to take their shit to the, celebrity
Man,
level,
I'm just
right?
main music artists. Ain't no room for
Man,
them, man. We about to
we going
burn these
crazy.
up.
And we gonna be working on some fire shit. I know Stack Pack Volume 4 is gonna be dropping this year. Coming. It's 2024. Stack Pack Volume 4, the whole thing. So I'll have a bunch of beats, a bunch of shit that we've been doing in the studio. I'm gonna throw that out there so that way we can monetize that. It's been in the cut for a minute. KB is sitting on some heat right now. Y'all don't even know. KB got some shit in the
Y'all don't
email
even
right
know
now.
I'm about to bring Stacks out of retirement, bro. Y'all don't even
She
know.
already
Like,
know like the vibe, so I'm gonna release some new shit this year. But I appreciate everybody that's been, supporting the conversation. I'm gonna keep it open. JT said 3:30. I don't know if he gonna make it back in time for
hey,
3:30. He
listen,
told me to keep it open till 3:30.
listen. All right,
But
so
I don't know. KB, I'm gonna pass it up to y'all. If y'all active, keep it active.
man,
Relationship deal
listen.
breakers. Let's talk about it. What's good, KB?
I just need to chime in real night tonight, man. We going live and speak. I'm gonna drop
Put
the
the
link at the
put the link
top
at
so
the
y'all
top, KB, so we can join that conversation
so
tonight.
y'all can go join this conversation, man. I don't know where I got this from. Don't judge me. I just be wanting to know for myself because people be crazy in this world. So I just want to know what people allow. I just, you know what I mean? I just like to see how other people think. You know what I mean? But that's tonight and speak, man. If y'all ain't gonna be there, I don't know where y'all gonna be. Hey man, shout out to my sister Amanda for just pulling in. Yo, I see you. But listen, yo, y'all gotta join tonight. Is the night 9:30. Be there, man. Cause we
Wifey just pulled up, KB. Let's get it.
yeah, what's good, sis? Thank you for popping up. You always here, fashionably late. We like it. We like it. Yeah.
Nah, she's at work right now, KB. So she came
Oh,
through at
for
the end.
sure,
But
for
we
sure.
we
We
spit these
appreciate it
fire
either way.
gems. It's been some fire gems. We've been going crazy, right? Angelica's been going it. Vera killed it. Colin, I heard you going in. Sherry, look, we can keep this conversation going because JT missed the whole entire room.
Yeah, he
KB,
did. He
he set us
did.
up for success
He
and he
did.
missed the
He
whole
missed the
thing.
whole thing.
So,
And
but it was dope. It was dope. But I want to
He
continue
didn't
to,
miss it.
go to.
That was always
He
the
didn't.
plan. That was
I
always the
know
plan.
that was always the plan, right, Colin? Look, let's continue. I
DJ,
want to hear from some more people.
hey
DJ
DJ,
Jenny,
what's up?
are you there?
Well,
Please, Jenny, and then
let's
I'll
get
go to
there.
Queen. I see Queen coming off too. So Jenny and then Queen. Let's go. Let's continue.
Was good. First of all, shout out to Media Mentors again for another dope topic. Y'all definitely rocking the house right now. Appreciate the conversation. Let me just say first, I think if we go into relationships with a little bit higher level of understanding, patience, and compassion, that might strengthen the relationship, first of all, and reduce those risks of even finding those deal breakers. And I also think if we just start letting go of judgments and expectations, sometimes we go into relationships looking for the downfalls because we're trying to cover our own insecurities and our own
Hold up, Jenny. You
downfalls.
got to say that again. It covered the mic. Say that again. I need you to bring that back. What'd you say? Say that one more time.
Sometimes we go into relationships actually looking for those downfalls and those
Put a
mistakes because
one in the chat if y'all agree. If people look for
we're trying to
downfalls and
cover our
shit.
own.
If y'all agree with Jenny, put a one. I need y'all to be active. Y'all still want this shit to go on. I need this shit to be active.
What's up,
We didn't
Stock?
hear from what's good, bro. Look, go ahead, Jenny. Keep
Yeah,
spitting that
most
shit.
most definitely. We got to stop. We got to let go of those expectations and those judgments because we're all gonna make mistakes. We're so quick to judge other people and call them out on their mistakes, but we all do it. So, with that being said, my top three deal breakers. The first one would be if I spend a whole day with you or a few hours with you, and by the end of those hours of that day, my energy is drained. Nah, I'm not rocking with that because
Ooh,
if you're
that's a
taking away
good
my
one,
energy,
Jenny. That's a good one.
I'm not standing for no toxic energy in my life. I can't do it, and I'm not going to stand for it. That's the first one. Secondly, if you're trying to redirect my purpose and my vision and trying to change what I see and what I know that I want, I'm not rocking with that either because I know my purpose, I know my vision, and no one's going to redirect that. No one's going to try to change my path. So that's definitely my second deal breaker. And third, I'm going to keep it 100. If we're not compatible sexually and intimate level, I can't rock with
Oh
that
yeah,
either.
look, they don't want to talk about that one. We need that one, Jenny. You
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
already
it
know,
100.
Yeah.
And if y'all
Jenny.
don't think that, y'all lying because you got to be compatible. That's a beautiful thing to connect spiritually on that level. So if I'm not compatible with you sexually on an intimate level, that's definitely a big deal breaker for me. So those are my top three, definitely. But I definitely think we need to have a better level of understanding. Let go of those judgments. Let go of those, those little things that we're looking for. But again, those are my three top ones. So I'm surprised y'all didn't talk about the sexual one because if you're not
Wee.
compatible in the bedroom, it ain't working for me.
Hey,
It ain't
listen,
working for
if
me.
you in there, if you in there,
KB was good.
listen, if you man, listen.
Hold
If
on.
the
Did she
sex
say
is
spank me,
whack,
beat me, pull my
Would you
hair?
say, Vera?
no,
I'm
yeah,
KB,
confused.
give
no,
it to
what
Vera.
did
What
she
Vera
say?
say, KB?
That's what I
No, what she
heard.
say?
That's what I
I'm just
heard.
trying to keep it 100, y'all. I'm trying to
Vera,
keep
what you
it 100.
say?
Y'all know you want to say that.
I asked if she said spank me, beat me, and pull my
That's
hair. Little y'all know I'm in the nail shop still.
they don't want to talk about that. But listen, man, if it ain't no spice in the bedroom, if she ain't reminiscing while she at work, if she ain't texting you like, yeah, I like when you did, you niggas believe it. She doing it to somebody
KB.
else. You hear me? She doing it to somebody else, man. If she can't keep her happy in the bedroom, she's cheating on you, be like real shit, man. But you know what I mean? A lot of niggas don't be wanting to talk about that because they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. But yeah. If you ain't doing it right, somebody else doing it right, man. She ain't walking around the house happy because you laying the pipe down, my nigga. She walking around the house happy because her side nigga just never mind,
You
man.
Yo, KB's toxic. Look, we in the building. Let's continue this shit. Relationship deal breakers. Look, I appreciate y'all for getting on this stage. It's been fire, right? Santos, Amanda, Sister Girl, Honey, Dre, Richard, Minnie Mouse, Breezy, Queen, Tasia, Jen, Nicole, Dre, Amanda, DJ Jenny, let's go, sir, Angelica, Lindsay. Look, everybody's on the stage. God damn it. We're gonna continue to go in. If y'all want to continue, somebody snatch this mic. What's a
I'll
relationship deal
go.
breaker? What we doing?
I'll
Who's
go.
next? Who's it? Ooh, go ahead, honey. Let's get
Okay,
it.
so
Hey, honey, don't get on this stage and piss me off like that. I don't care about
okay. All right. Okay, so for me, if
No,
you
for
ain't
real,
married,
honey. We in front of our friends.
what are you talking? I'm
Don't
I'm
fuck this
always
Oh,
up.
come on.
I'm always cool. So yeah. So what I would say for me, deal breaker would be
Honey, you
if you're
kind of
not
low.
lighthearted and you. Oh, can you hear me now?
Nuh-uh.
Hold on a
hey,
second.
yo,
Go
he
ahead,
lying,
honey.
yo.
Go.
He
He's
Oh,
lying.
I,
fucking
I
with you,
couldn't
honey.
What?
Go
even
ahead.
hear,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Oh my
My
god.
bad. I'm gonna be quiet. I
Okay.
couldn't hear it for real.
Okay. Yeah, they always like to mess with me. Yeah.
Girl,
I'm
you
I'm
ain't
honey on the
nobody.
block. So, anyways, yeah, I'm somebody, right? But anyways, you probably just don't know me. But anyways, what I would say is a deal breaker is if you can't make me laugh, like if you don't have humor, you're not lighthearted. I love people that's serious, that take their business serious, but when it comes to intimacy and like the personal, like I would say relationship with me, be lighthearted. Also, a man that don't wear a suit, that's a deal breaker for me. I love a man in a good suit. What else? You have to know your purpose. You definitely have to know your purpose. And what I mean is, I mean intricately. Like if I ask you, like I want, what's the plan? Because I can't follow a man without a plan. So that's what I would say.
So you mean to tell me you just want niggas walking around in suits all day?
Heck
Like this is
yeah.
crazy as hell, man. So you don't like a nigga in some purple jeans or some nice little, you know what I mean? You want a nigga in some in a suit and some and some gators. I
Oh,
cannot.
oh,
Yo,
you definitely come out
Jay.
the house with
Tasia.
a pair of slacks on with no shirt. Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh shit, you looking for?
Wait,
Hey,
honey,
honey,
I
you
have a
looking for a
question.
pimp? Oh hell,
What?
Honey, I have a question. If you met the man of your dreams and he did not wear a suit and he was a
come
sanitation
on,
worker
Sherry.
or a welder, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I get a good suit. Listen, I think a good suit is a good suit is a good suit. But there's no damn way I'm giving up a good ass man because he doesn't
Come
wear a suit.
on,
Please
No,
don't
no.
Sherry.
So
play that
check this
damn
out.
much.
No, so check this out. What I'm saying is like a good suit. It doesn't have to be like all the time. What I'm saying is like a man that knows how to put a good suit together. It says something about them because they know fashion. They're serious about what they wear. They to me it's like you're well put together. So if I see a man in a suit, like we going on a date or something, he show up in a nice suit, I'm looking like dang. Okay. But anyways, that's just like a little fantasy of mine.
Yeah, I see. This is the
Yo,
type of
don't
shit
hate.
I like.
Don't hate.
Hold on, Mojo, you always wear a suit. That's the only reason why you feel that way.
Because I
But
look
nigga,
good all the
listen,
time,
it's
baby.
niggas out. Hold on, cause it's people out here that'll throw that smack on for a date, and it ain't no motherfucking suit. You hear me? Listen, cause look, listen, man, it's okay. Preferences, whatever you put, whatever your preference is cool. But all I'm saying is, man, look, I'm just toxic. Never mind.
No, it's just
Right.
something
Get a
about a
no,
KB's
like
trying to
suit,
shake the
though. It's
table.
like
Listen,
it's
yeah,
man.
no, like, but
everything.
for real, right?
Listen,
You
let
can
me
get a
tell you, right?
solid
Let
suit.
me tell you. I know fashion and I love fashion. One thing y'all can check my IG. One thing about me, I'm gonna put it on. Fresh shit and don't let me get a haircut because don't talk to me. I only go talk to my girlfriend when I get a
KB said,
haircut.
"Don't talk to me."
Y'all be trying to get me when I get my dress retwisted. Don't talk to me. I only can talk to my girlfriend because y'all trying to get me in trouble. We ain't doing that. You feel me?
Yo.
So listen, you
Take
hear me? Like
accountability, bro.
nigga, man, I'm taking accountability. I be only in her face because don't talk to me. I know how good I look. I know I'm not. Look what I tell you yesterday, Mojo. I'm dark skinned. I got dimples. I got pretty eyes and white teeth. They always gonna try to be in my face, bro. But I can't do that. Like respectfully, like I respect my girl too much, bro. So you know,
And as long as I got my suit and tie.
that
Hey.
bullshit, man.
Yo, he snapped.
That's that
Yo, he
bullshit.
snapped.
Yes, Kylie came through on the soul.
But I think that's like a prerequisite, bro. Like, I felt that, like, cause like I'm kind of blessed though. Like my goddad, he owns a haberdashery, so I kind of get like some crazy ass deals. But if you mess with me, if I get your measurements, I can get you a custom made suit. You can pick out the linen, you pick out, your lapels, how you want your shit cut. Four
I
hundred
knew you
bucks.
was trying to holler at Honey, bro. I already knew it. I
Ah, yo,
knew it.
you're wildin'. It's never that sweet.
I'm dead. Y'all need to stop that. But you know what? I want to add something to this. My dad, the reason I love suits so much is because my dad always had multiple suits that he would wear. And I remember when he used to dress up for church and have his hat and his suit and his nice shoes or whatever. And he was just,
I mean, just so cool and collective. Knew he was a stuff, but he was humble at the same time. So it's like what I kind of like correlate with Suits and things like that. He's a well put together man. So like I just love it.
All
Not
right,
too
man.
much
We
on Honey,
4 minutes.
man.
Hey,
We
hey,
can't
hey,
get Honey
Stacks.
too
We
riled
four
up,
minutes. We
KB. We
four
know
minutes
better. We
past.
can't get Honey riled up.
I ain't listening to that. I ain't listening to that. Hey, Stacks, man. We 4 minutes past the hour, bro. Past the 30. What we doing, gang?
Listen, at the end of the day, whoever else is talking about these relationship deal breakers, we can keep this shit open. I need the conversation to go in still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If y'all
Hey,
want to
man.
keep
If
the
y'all still
conversation going on,
active,
if
drop
not,
some ones in
I'm
the chat.
busting out. If whoever's active, y'all could still, if y'all still want to talk about this shit, well, I'm gonna keep it open. If not, I'm out. I'm gonna talk about what's
Yeah,
coming
bro.
up
I'm trying to
tonight with
eat,
KB's
man.
room. Yeah, like I got y'all know what it is. If y'all not talking about this shit, it's about to be over. It's up to you. Who's keeping it active? What's
I
going
got a
on,
question,
Sherry?
Stack.
You
Let's
got a
Do
question
go.
you
for
guys?
the room? Okay, she
I
got a
do have a
question for the
question.
room.
I have
Let's
a
go.
question to tell the room. Has anybody talked about relationship deal breakers in business
Oh
Nah, we
shit.
with
ain't
business
hear that one.
partners?
Come on, open that door,
Yo,
Stat.
That's
can I
Yeah,
knock one
that's a
out?
whole nother damn room. God damn it.
okay.
That's
Well, let's go.
crazy.
Hey,
Man,
you
that's
might
a
Yo,
need to
whole
hold on to
nother
that, Sherry.
you
We
room.
don't need
woke
to
me
talk
up with
about
that,
that.
Sherry,
Write
you
Stack.
that
just gave
down.
us a whole
Keep
nother
it.
room.
Keep it.
That's a
Keep it. Keep
Write
it.
whole
that down,
nother
Sherry.
Table it.
goddamn
Table it. Table it.
story. God damn it. That's a
Write
whole
that
nother
down.
room.
Hey, yo, I'll give you a quick one, Sherry. This is my quick
Okay. Go
one.
ahead.
I got one rule, because I don't know what KB talking about. Black men don't cheat, but I
The
got
damn
one rule,
lies.
right?
I don't cheat,
I got
nigga.
one
Black
rule.
men cheat. I don't cheat.
Black men don't step, man. I was quiet, man. Chill out, man. The president, blackmendon'tcheat.com. Check me out. EDU. But look, my one rule is if I go on a business meeting, uh, any place where we go to the bar, we go out to eat, if I'm sitting next to a man and I know he has a wife or he has a girlfriend and he flirts with the waitress, if he flirts with other women, especially if he's married. If he's married and he flirts with other women, tries to hit on other women, I won't do business with him.
Because you
Can't.
don't
You
trust them.
can't
Because
do
you don't
business
trust
with
them.
them. You can't
No,
do
You
it's
don't
just
business.
not.
trust
It's
them.
not that I don't trust him.
Oh, I want to
It's
know.
the fact that, look, and I take it on a deeper level, right? So I get into business with him. We're 50-50 partners. He gets divorced. His wife now gets half of his 50%. Now it's 50, 25, 25. I didn't go into business with her. So she can decide to sell whatever she wants. She can decide to vote however she wants. No, any man that makes, that commitment to a woman and he's doing business, if he signs up with business with me and if you're a cheater, I won't do business with you because you're automatically putting me at risk to lose at least 25% of my investment. I won't fucking do it.
That's
All right.
smart.
I appreciate that one. I'm sorry, Stack. Table that. I'm sorry.
I told you it was a whole nother room, god damn
I
it.
Yeah,
know.
You
that's
That's
know,
what I'm
no
really
saying.
shade. No,
smart.
she
I'm
snapped with
sorry.
that. I go all day about some of you
That
niggas, man.
that's a whole nother. We gonna do it though.
Well, I just
Okay.
wanted
That's
to
some
I'll
say
tell you.
whole
one
nother
thing
I'll
to
ball.
tell
That's
you a
a
the
whole
regular.
nother ball game.
I'll tell you a
What'd you
regular.
say, Jenny?
I want
Oh,
to
sorry. Go
add
ahead.
one more thing to the conversation. I think that even with all those deal breakers and all those qualities that you're looking for, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if that person's gonna be there through thick and thin with you, when shit hits the fan or the unexpected shit happens in your life and they're not walking out, then that's not a deal breaker. That's somebody that you gotta keep in your life regardless of the qualities they may have. And I say that I've been married for 16 years, and a few years into the marriage is when I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and my husband could have left easily, and I gave him the opportunity. But he's here, through thick and thin. He may not have all the best qualities, but you know what? He's here and he's helping me and he's sticking through it with me. So I think that's an important factor to keep in mind. If somebody's gonna be there for you through all the shit that you're going through thick, through thin, through anything, don't let them go, yo. Don't let them go.
I think that's the biggest test also, because you get to see people's true colors when things aren't so rosy, when the honeymoon is over with and things become real. You really get to see people for who they are and if they're really there for you. And like you said, through all the thick and thin. So I'm appreciative of those times when that does happen, whether in business relationships or romantic relationships, because I can always take from that, learn my lessons, what the roles I played in that, and then work on those things so it doesn't repeat. But I'm also when when I'm hindsight, when I'm always looking back at it, is just I'm thankful that it did happen, because it's like, okay, had we had got further in this business deal or relationship, ergo marriage, is this what I would have dealt with, when those times would have got tough in the marriage, and then it would have been just a deal breaker, and it's like, oh well, we're too far deep in it now. So I'm grateful for those opportunities. So I agree with you, DJ.
Hey, yo, listen, right? Let me tell y'all, right? So, remember when I mentioned to y'all earlier that I was only in love with one person, right? And I cheated on her. And I never been right since, right? So, 11 years she made me wait. And I waited
What the fuck you say, KB? What you say, KB? 11. What?
11 years I waited for her. Like, I
KB.
waited. You know why? Listen, but listen to me. Hear me out. This is why I waited. Because
Your phone
I
was
I
dead?
I did with I dealt with a whole lot of different girls. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and you know how when you get that one person that was genuine and you fucked it up, you go searching for that person and all these other people. None of these people had her loyalty. None of these people had none of that. Like, she's loyal. Like, she never stepped out. She never did anything. I was the one who fucked up. And everybody else was just, they was self-centered. They was toxic. They was disloyal. They was cheaters, etc., etc. So even though I waited 11 years, me and her always been friends the whole time. Even though it didn't work out as a relationship, we still built a friendship on the side of that. Like, and 11 years later, our friendship turned into a relationship. So now I got my heart back and we chilling, we vibing out. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, I said
Oh
11
my
years,
God.
Stacks. 11 fucking years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, man, yo, hey, yo. I appreciate your vulnerability. But don't talk about this shit.
Man, hey,
Oh
listen,
Mojo,
hold on,
my
hold
God.
you
on. That's
stupid.
the problem with you
I'm
niggas. That's the
Hey,
problem
man,
with
hey,
you
crying.
yo, we
niggas.
supposed to keep this shit. We supposed to
Niggas
keep
don't
this
know
shit
how to
Listen,
be
let
professional,
real.
KB.
They
man.
don't know how to
Fuck
be
going on,
Hold
real.
up,
That's
hold
real
up,
shit
KB. I
though.
got you. Listen, let KB rock out. It's okay. She
my
want
bad,
to wait
KB.
20 years. She can wait 30
Nigga,
years. She
yeah,
can
that's
wait
what I'm
50
My
saying.
bad.
years.
You
Niggas
got
gotta
it,
be
bro. It's like,
real.
who am I?
You got it,
30 years
KB.
is
You
like
got it. I
nah,
ain't going
nigga.
against
20 years
KB.
is a lot.
You got it, KB. Yo, sir, what's
You
good, bro?
got
How you feeling about this topic, sir? What's good, Brody? Let's go, sir. How you here, my bro? How you feeling about this relationship deal breaker? What's some of yours, bro? Let's get into it.
Oh man, yeah. Not me going in after that. Um, hey man, look, hey, I feel that though. I feel that though, man. I've been there before. When you probably you was with somebody you probably just didn't realize what you had, or you probably yeah. So no, I definitely been there. I definitely got some regrets. So you're not alone. I don't know about waiting 10 years though. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know about waiting 30 and 40
Yeah,
years,
like
KB, but we
30 or
cool
40 years
though.
is just crazy. Now you draw. Now you pushing it.
No, but that's what's up though, because that just means that it's real love. But I don't know. Deal breakers for me would just be like, one of my favorites was communication. And then I don't know, just that I don't know, man. Like with me, I'm different. Like I be needing that never ending, that never ending
That
growth.
unconditional shit. Sir want
Yeah,
that
that
unconditional
never
shit.
ending unconditional growth of love that's forever growing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really trying to build somebody and y'all both equally like in each, like, want to be in each other's lives, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's clear. I don't know how to say if that's like a deal breaker, but if I'm giving 150% and I'm only getting back 50%, then that's definitely a deal breaker for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't entertain if I'm not feeling, 100% like, loved, or like loved how I should be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, that would be like a deal breaker for me too. Like, obviously like dumb stuff like cheating and all that other shit, but like definitely communication and, like giving somebody, more than what you're, getting. Definitely.
So sir wants to be loved properly, and he wants to have equally put in more than like what he's getting out. So I get where you coming from, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Look, this conversation is gonna keep going. I want to hear from everybody. If you guys are getting on the stage and you're still here, ping the room out and share the room out. We not done. Hold on, KB. We ain't done. We ain't done, KB. I think we need a quick reset. Reset this shit up. You heard? Big stack pack. Let's keep going, you heard? Let's do it.
Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. On me, fly you out the breeze. Full speed, so volley Paris. Come on me, leave all of your things, yeah. You can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come on me, fly you out the breeze. Full speed, so volley Paris. Speed post, baby, in Nikki Beach. Waves in my ear, smoking. Whipping through the sand in a Jeep. All because of what I did on beats, baby. Life sweet, baby. I style, baby. You just go get ready, we go out, baby. Long time looking for the bounce, yeah. Ozzy had to bounce, yeah. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. Get stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out the breeze. Full speed, so volley Paris. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. Get stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out the breeze. Full speed, je suis ton génie. Rolls Royce, baby, in hidden hills. Bags full of $100 bills. Jogging past your wife and she get chill. All because of how I kept it real. Life sweet, baby, on a G-Way. I get you anything you need, baby. Yeah. Work for everything you see, baby. Ooh, we, baby. Ooh.
We in here going crazy. I appreciate y'all. Look, these relationship deal breakers. This is what we want to talk about today. Ping the room up, man. Share the room up. We still want to get into this shit. We still active. The room has been nothing but fire. JT was supposed to be here, man. Shout outs to bro for putting on this title. It's crazy because a lot of people came in, and this is going right on the podcast. You know what it is, KB. And tonight, real quick, KB, if they click this link, what's happening tonight in Speak, man? Talk about this before we continue the conversation because I still want to get to everybody's relationship deal breakers. Let's go.
Man, tonight in Speak, we talk about dating a friend X. Yay or nay? Hold y'all answers, man. Go click that link, RSVP, because we getting real heated tonight. And y'all know how I go down and speak. All I ask is that y'all respect who talking and have a little respect for my room. Other than that, y'all can wild the fuck out. Y'all know how I'm coming. Listen, me personally, I'm never dating anybody that my man's like got a crush on anything is a no for me. I'm not doing that shit. I'm loyal to the soul. Like it's gonna be a no for me, but there's a lot of people that will. So I just want to know, like, you know what I mean? I'm not judgmental. I just want to see where your head at, if I can fuck with you or not. Cause if you cheat with your friends, people, you ain't loyal. So I can't fuck with you. You feel me? But that's what's going down tonight. You feel me? And I got my both of my rooms up for this Thursday and the Thursday after that. So. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get consistent with speak, you know what I mean? Step outside my comfort zone. Should I be doing all these other rooms that I'm mods in? Might as well just take it for a run. So if y'all free tonight at 9:30, we gonna get this shit jumping. You heard? Pass it back to Stat.
I appreciate you, KB. Make sure y'all tap in. KB's always a mod in here helping me grow this shit. Appreciate you, sis. You know what time it is. I want to get to some more people. Relationship deal breakers. If you guys are just now joining, this is what we've been talking about for over an hour and a half. The room started at 2 o'clock. It's now 3:47 EST time. And we going in right now, right? We've been going crazy, media mentors. And if you guys are not a part of the house, click the link at the top and be a part of the house because we always gonna have fire conversations like this. We always gonna have business things. We gonna come in with the AI. I know Mojo's coming in next week. We need Mojo KB to come in with that AI screaming shit. So we gonna be coming in next week with a title with Mojo. I know Nick's coming in next Tuesday. He already got his title already going, and I know KB. You know what she does on
You
Monday,
already
right?
know on
So
Monday.
make sure y'all tune in to what's going on in the Media Mentorship House. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting, but with today, we're talking about these relationship deal breakers. I want to go to everybody that's on the stage, everybody that's still here. We can talk about this. We can go popcorn style, right? Whoever else wants to take the mic and keep it going, let's flow it. The floor's open. Let's go.
Pop in. Pop in.
I want to say one more thing, Zach. I think that this topic can be cut in so many different ways because, what if you are married and what if you already put in the time, you built a life with somebody, you got kids in the mix? I'm just going to assume that the levels of deal breakers are going to be different, or on a different level at least. I don't know. That's just my take on it.
Damn, I feel
Stack up
that
the
though.
one, right?
I mean, like, who
Dr.
got something?
Eduardo, what's good,
Yo,
bro?
Wad. Oh,
Mojo,
that man.
no,
Dr.
Mojo,
Eduardo came
Mojo,
through to the
Mojo.
MM. He came to the MM. Let's go, Mo.
Yo, we
Let's
got.
go,
Hey, yo,
Dr. Eduardo.
Dr.
Come
On
on,
Eduardo
you.
is one
Dr.
of those
Warner. Come
guys.
on,
Somebody give
man.
him
It's
a.
on you.
What's up, Doc? I want to hear from Doc. What's
All
going
right,
on, bro?
Mojo, you got me. You got me.
It's a tough one. Um, you know, the the relationships thing, because I came out of a 15-year relationship. So married for almost 8 of those years, and I have 3 kids. And even though she chose to leave in a different direction, for one reason or another, she's my person. She's the woman I love. I have. It's been 3 years now, and my love is as strong as ever. She's my person. So I go to church every day, and I pray for a reunion and all that. And even though it may not be possible, there's always hope when there's God, right? And so for me, I'm already looking at, I'll continue to be there for my kids. And yeah, sure, I'll go out with people, but I'm very blunt. I'm very straightforward with them. I will not love them. I'll have a relationship with them. I'm happy to go out with them and have good times, but I am not looking for love. I already found it. I already know where my love is. I already know what it feels like, and I'm good with that. And when I move on to heaven, I know my family will be reunited. So it's interesting that I think about this whole deal breaker thing, and it's like, I guess if someone says, well, I'm looking for love and I'm looking for kids, well, then I'm not. I,
You in the
so
Matrix, Dr. Eduardo.
maybe
Where
that's.
you at, man? Was he in the Matrix or was it me, KB?
He
Nah,
definitely
he
was in
was
the
He
in the
was in the
Nah,
matrix.
he
matrix.
was
Matrix.
going in. Nah,
Uh,
Dr. Eduardo,
Come
say
run
that
that
last
back,
cut.
run that back.
Run
Come
it
on,
back a little bit,
Doctor.
bro. What'd you say a little?
am I back?
Yeah, you're back, bro. Let's go.
I really don't know where I went in the matrix, but
Just bring it back like at least
you know,
like 10 seconds to what you were saying, bro.
I think coming back to the topic of where is it a relationship breaker, I mean, like I was mentioning earlier, I'm very straightforward when I meet a woman, and I think she's attractive.
Oh, we in the matrix again.
You're in the
We
Matrix,
in the
Dr.
Matrix.
Eduardo.
He
Yeah,
must be
man, he
Yeah,
mobile.
getting
he's
he
on the
getting he dropping them
road.
gems
Damn.
too.
Hey, he cooking
He
though, man. Hey, I
cooking
already
for
know
real.
that
Hey,
No
though,
sir,
bro.
you
Southern
hear
accent.
me?
Salute.
What? Listen,
For real.
when I said it, y'all laughed at me. But when Doctor Wardo just laid it down, I said,
Hey,
"Damn, look at that feels going up. I feel away. Are y'all my
hey,
people or y'all not my people? What's
hey. See,
going
he
on,
said he
yo?"
waiting for life though. That's the difference. So that's different.
That's the thing. And I only waited 11 years, and he waited for life. Shit, me, man.
Right, K Bib.
Hey man, listen man, when you know real shit though, you know real love though. You know real love. Like so
Facts, KB.
yeah, like bitch
Facts.
know how they want to be loved for real. Like and the bitch know what they not going for. So when you feel that real genuine love that man, listen, my mom loved me. I know what love feel like. I'm not going out here looking for none of that weird shit. Like I know what love feel like and I know how I want to be
That
loved. So
part.
if
Wake
you
it up,
can't love me
KB.
like that,
Wake it up.
if you can't love me
Come
like
on,
that, I'm not
KB.
looking for
Let's
no girl, bro.
go.
Because I love me. So I'm not looking for no, I'm not going out here looking for no, oh yeah, I don't love myself type shit. Like, I love me. And man, you could tell I love me. And I'm gonna always love me. So if you don't love me how I love me, man, you gotta fucking go. And she loves me how I love me. So yeah, I was willing to wait. Fuck that
Nah,
shit,
fact,
man.
nah, KB. That's real shit. Yeah, I understand, KB. You know what I'm saying? We in here. Relationship deal breakers. All right, let's keep it going. Like,
That's how relation.
come on. Who's going in? Who's going? Who's that? Who's that
That's
next?
honey.
Who's
I was
that?
just gonna say that's how I feel like that's how relationships last a lifetime is because usually the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with is someone that's a reflection of you to a great degree. And if they're not loving you like you love yourself, and this is why I think people should get in a space where they really truly loving themselves for exactly who they are. So whoever they comes into their lives is someone that loves them like they love themselves. You have a lot of people running around here that's not they're not even really loving themselves. So they get into these relationships and it's not what they're looking for because they don't know themselves
They're
enough to.
settling. They're
Yeah,
settling
they're
for
settling for little
temporary
mediocrity.
happiness.
So yeah, hmm.
Man, I'm not
So
settling
I
for no
agree.
temporary happiness, bro. You know what a deal breaker is for me, bro? Yeah. Yup. That's it, Colin.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
deal
yo,
breaker for
that's it,
me.
Colin.
But
Nah, but
yeah,
real shit though, a deal breaker for me is, man, I just don't like that. when people move on, knowing that they're not ready to move on, right? And they got kids or whatever, etc. And it feel like you go with somebody and you're starting a new life with somebody or whatever, and your baby dad could just walk in and now you all in love all over again. You can't function like, bitch, is you dumb or is you stupid? Like that's a deal breaker for me because if he got that much control over your brain when he entered a room and he treated you like you wasn't shit, y'all deserve each other, and I don't deserve to be here. So that's a deal breaker for me. Another deal breaker for me is not knowing what you want.
So KB, with that being said, um, what's y'all stance on exes? Do y'all rekindle relationship with
Man, I'm not
exes? Do
spending no
y'all go back
motherfucking block, nigga. No, I'm not spending no. But you know what? We tell each other everything, so we be laughing at situations like. Man, we laugh at everything. Like when somebody's like, if an ex say something to me, I tell her. If somebody say something to her, she tells me. Like we laugh at shit that people will get mad about. Like we friends first. We built the friendship before anything. So like that's my dog. Like bitch, we gonna she gonna tell me some shit, and we gonna laugh about some shit. Like, so y'all know most of the time I'm never mind. But yeah, I'll be laughing about some shit. I'm gonna laugh if I'm going. One thing I'm gonna do is laugh about some shit. So like all that X shit, like we don't even have like insecurities or she's worried about my ex. I'm worried about her ex, man. Like we don't have that. Like I don't care if she was to go out and have fun with her friends. I'm not gonna be blowing her out. When I'm in Trenton and I go outside, she don't blow me up to come in the house. Like so, it's like it's different, bro. Like it's real different. Like honestly, and for me to be older, I done been in some situations where I wasn't happy and I was just settling because, like I said, I knew who I loved, so I was just there. You feel me? And even though I was in relationships, I still would hit her up and we still was friends. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta, I don't know. Deal breaker for me is, man, pick me how I pick you. You don't pick me how I pick you is fuck you, and that's just that. Excuse my language to the older people
Ooh,
that's listening.
listen, KB
Hey,
gonna keep it raw. KB gonna keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what else is a deal breaker? I know we said it earlier, KB. I want to say a couple deal breakers too. You know what is a deal breaker, KB? I know Nick said it earlier. I said the hygiene. I said that earlier. Remember when Nick was saying that, bro? Like, bro, my girl smell like flowers and
Definitely. You hear
roses. You
me?
understand? Like, and gardens. You understand? So it's like,
No.
why would I tolerate you smelling like a garbage
Never.
can or a garbage truck? Or thinking you can smell any way that you want to smell. It's
Crazy
crazy
as
to me. You
hell. And I'm
understand?
telling you,
Because listen, because I'm gonna smell good myself. You feel me, KB? Like
for
I hold
sure.
myself to a
High
high standard.
standard,
I got
yeah.
Tropical Storm by Stack. Like y'all should know, I got my own damn fragrance for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
want to smell
for
good,
sure.
right? So if you're not taking care of your hygiene, you have to go home. You have to go home. You have to go back to
You
where you
can't
got
be
born
there
from.
live.
I think you should go back to being unborn, right, KB? I think you should go back all the way to being unborn. So that's how I feel about that one. And another relationship deal breaker for me is the communication. I know that Sir was saying it too earlier. I like that one too, Sir. Everybody has to be on the same page. Like you can't be on chapter 20 and I'm on chapter 30. Everybody got to be on the same page. And that's why I love my girl too, KB, because we always on the same page. You know what I mean? We get it. You know what I'm saying? We get it. We on this. You got to be on the same page with your partner. If we ain't on the same page, there's no communication. Then what's the point, right? So communication is everything, bro. I'm telling y'all. If you can communicate with your partner, you're gonna get a lot. A lot of things will be avoided if you people just communicate. Put a one in the chat if you
They
agree.
be, they be scared.
Communication.
They be
Man,
scared. What the fuck you scared
Man, what you
for?
scared of communicate? Communication
That's what
is
I'm
just a
saying.
simple conversation between two adults. That way we can get over something or get to the next level of something or just, just get out anything you need to get. So the communication, right? Another deal breaker for me is being disrespectful to your parents, right? I always say that. I think Jenny said that earlier. Somebody said that. One of y'all said that, but that's one of my deal breakers too, right? Because I love my parents, right? They always been supporting. They always been having my back. So just being disrespectful to your parents and your partner, like if you got a track record of being disrespectful to your partner, then that's another deal breaker for me too. But parents, your family, right? Like always honoring your parents, your family. That's like a big deal breaker if you don't do that. So it's fire, right? And be aligned with people that you feel aligned with. If you're not aligned, get out of line, right? Be with people that support you. Another thing, another deal breaker. I got you. Another one is not having. If you're not supportive, Let me tell y'all, sir. Listen,
Wake
Carlin, you
it up,
listening to
wake
me?
it up, wake it
If
up.
my woman is
You
not
gotta
support,
kick
listen.
the
Let me tell y'all
rocks.
something, bro.
Tell them Stack.
Listen, let me tell y'all something, bro. My girl was taking pictures, sir, before I was got lit. We was taking pictures before I got lit, KB. You understand? Like we had to shoot. Like she was taking the shoots for me, sir. Before it got like all professional and fancy and shit. You understand? Like before I got verified, before I got to a next level. My girl, man, it was already supporting me, bro. It was already lit. That's why you gotta rock with the people that support you before you get to where you going, bro. I don't give a fuck who you
That
are.
part.
You feel me,
That part.
KB? Because, bro, I could go a million miles up, but then it could be some fake motherfuckers up the road trying to fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Amanda see that shit
only
before I
because,
see
only,
it. You know what I'm
only because,
saying?
only,
Like,
and your
yo,
girl know. Your girl
KB,
Right.
know, bro.
she see the shit
Your
before
girl
me,
know.
right? And it's a deal breaker
Exactly.
if we ain't on the same page. So it's like, yo, it's the support, bro. I had the support of my woman. I don't care what you know what I mean. I don't care about like women try to come after you get to a certain level. Like I don't give a fuck
Man,
what you look like.
Wake
women
it
Yo,
want
up,
you
KB,
wake
because of
it
your
I
up.
don't give
girl,
a fuck
bro.
what you look like, Colin. I don't care what type of Instagram split pose you're doing on that shit. I don't give a fuck. Cause guess what? I got a woman that's been supporting.
100.
Yo, Mojo, you listening, gang? Listen,
Man, where
bro,
my
you
girl at, man?
listen. Yeah, you feel me, bro? Like
Straight
it's
up.
been like
Hey,
it's real shit. Like if you ain't got no support, if you ain't been supporting me before I got lit, then I ain't
hey,
fucking with you.
Stack.
You feel me? So I feel like if you see my potential, KB, before I got lit, or you poured into my shit, my business, you told someone, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a relationship level, I'ma always look out. We gonna be lit.
Hey,
We gonna
yo.
ball out. KB,
On
Hey,
you know
some
what
Stack.
real
I do.
shit. On
I'm
some real
fucking
shit,
gonna go
right?
crazy for mine. You know what it is, bruh.
On some real shit, right? My girl be in every room. Hey, bro, I'm surprised that she ain't on the stage, bro. She be at the bottom. She be in every room, bro, and she don't say nothing. Like, if I share something, if I do anything, bro, she's on it. Like, man, she come in this bitch all the time, bro, and y'all be like, y'all be saying her name. Oh, yeah, she on the stage. She at the bottom. Come up. Bro, she's here. She's always going to be there. She's always, since I've been doing this clubhouse shit, bro, and we been dating, she's been here, bro. Like, ain't never person that I dated has showed up, bro. She shows up, bro. And as long as she show up, bro, I'm always showing up for her. As long as she got my back, I got her back. Like, ain't no question asking. I'll fuck you up over mine. Like, don't think
You
you gonna
feel me,
come.
KB? You
Don't
feel
think
me?
you gonna come in here disrespecting what I got going on because that's where you fucked up at. And anybody I consider family, bro, you man, all y'all know how I'm rocking in here. It is not no fucking secret. Like y'all know how I play by people that don't play
Yo,
about me.
KB. You
Like
know what you just made me
that's
think
just that.
about? Like not standing on business for your relationship too. That's another deal breaker for me too.
Word up,
And
you got
and
to
that
stand
it's
on
just
business.
like if you let people do it, like if you let people disrespect your significant other or say
You a
whatever they,
weak
you know
ass
what I mean?
nigga.
Facts, man.
You
I
That's
feel like
pussy,
fire.
you
bro.
weak. Yeah, you weak inside. You feel me? Because yo, bro, I would never like
Fight
for
me.
example, bro, KB. You know I would never come to nobody's stage and remove
Nah, for
nobody. You
sure,
see everybody here, bro.
for
You see
sure,
everybody here.
for
Ain't
sure.
nobody ever got moved off the motherfucking stage. Y'all been rocking with me for a minute on the stage. But soon as you bring that outside distraction into the fucking room, then weird shit starts to happen. You
Right, for
understand?
sure,
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, bro, y'all gotta watch out who y'all investing y'all energy in with, bro. The people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch out for the shit. That's why, bro. That's why, bro. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you is, bro. You're not gonna come into my space and disrespect the queen bee. Are you fucking kidding
are you
me?
fucking dumb?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't play with me on this stage, bro. I've been on Clubhouse too fucking long, bro. To be playing with nobody, bro. You understand? And KB, everybody on the stage, you see how we rock, bro. My girl be at work half the time, bro. She can't even talk, bro. You understand? So you fucking come here and then throwing people down to the audience and think motherfuckers ain't gonna find out. You understand? That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Or hey,
I'm
bro,
not.
listen, listen.
I
If
don't
he don't
just be
do
blitzing
12,
for no reason though. You feel me
yeah,
though? Like I don't
yeah.
just be saying shit. I just be chill. But KB, you know how I be. I be wanting everybody to grow
Nah,
together.
for
Mojo,
sure.
you know how I be, bro. I be wanting everybody to be together. I be wanting motherfuckers to grow up, bro. Be a part of the program. But
We ain't
if you
taking that.
motherfucking disrespect, you know what I mean? My relationship, that's a deal breaker too. If you don't step on business for your relationship, I feel like you're weak and you don't, and that's a
Yeah,
deal
if
breaker
you
for
a
you. I feel
bad,
like people will
yeah,
leave
yeah.
you. I would leave you if you didn't stand on
Okay,
business for
for
me. You
sure.
feel me, KB? Like, what the fuck you do? Like, I'm
Like, are
sleep
you
with you?
dumb?
Like, KB, I fucking sleep with you? Hold on,
Oh,
I
is you
fucking
fucking
sleep with you every
stupid?
fucking night, and you let the motherfucker do that. You understand, KB? I'm
Uh,
not letting that shit
never.
rock, bro. That's you. Anybody stand on business for
If
what you
that's
know is
yours,
good.
you
That's
have
all I
to.
wanted to say
If
real
it's
quick.
yours, bro, you have to, bro. Because if you don't respect your relationship, ain't nobody else gonna respect your shit. So at the end of the day, man, if your partner don't stand on business when it come to you, man, you gotta shut that shit down, bro. Because listen, over mine, bro, hell or jail. Y'all already know. Hell or jail over mine, bro. I sleep with you. If you don't have my back, then what the fuck are we doing? Like that mean I can't trust you. So like, are you loyal to me? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta you man, if your girl know that if y'all go out and something happen and she knows she can't depend on you, bro, you a weak ass nigga, bro. And if you can't depend on her,
You know,
it's
KB
that
gonna keep it 100.
it's that simple, bro. Like your significant other, that's who that y'all building a family, y'all building a team, bro. This is y'all's, man. Outside of your family, you're building a family. So if your family can't depend on you, or you can't depend, y'all can't depend on each other, or y'all don't got each other back, what the fuck are y'all building? What are y'all doing? Y'all wasting time. That's what it sounds like to me. Is y'all wasting time.
Facts,
So we ain't
KB.
doing that, bro.
KB, and then you know what else? It's about just being a stand up person at the end of the day. If you call yourself a leader or you stand on business, just stand on that shit. Especially if it's someone that you got feelings for. But I want to continue. If y'all want to continue to chime in, what's some of y'all relationship deal breakers? We went over way past the time, KB, 2 hours past the time, and JT still didn't show up. But we had this title for my bro. This shit was fire. He gave us the title. Make sure you guys join in the Funk Talk House as well because he has fire ass conversations. Last night he brought his cousin Jair on the app and he, plays for the 49ers right now, which is real fire. I love seeing his motivation, right? Mojo, wasn't the questions we were asking yesterday so fire and how we were diving in and how we were supporting. It was just so dope. So shout outs to JT for this title. Shout outs to, his cousin. He brought his moms on. Everybody, it was just a dope ass environment. KB was there. Nick was there. Mojo at Linzea came through. I think Linzea came through. Angela. It was a lot of people that came
Yo, they
through.
came through, bro. They
Man,
came through, bro.
yo,
Like I said,
everybody
bro,
came through.
me and my brother, man, we been taking over this sibling duo, man. We've been doing the big ones, bro. And I had to say, for us bringing our family on, and for my cousin taking time out his busy schedule to actually pull up, you feel me? And the love was real, man. Y'all supported us. Y'all ain't embarrassed us. Y'all weren't acting weird. Y'all weren't acting like groupies. Niggas appreciate that because a lot of people don't know how to handle famous people in their presence, and y'all handle that very well. And y'all ain't embarrassed us, me and my brother, and we greatly appreciate that. Y'all already know. If the love genuine, we gonna be there, bro. Support is free. Y'all definitely showed out and showed up. So on
How'd you like
behalf of
that
my
question I
brother,
asked him, KB? I asked him the podcast
yeah,
question. You like
definitely.
that
And
one, KB?
he answered it. And you know what? He answered the way he answered it. I don't think nobody would have answered it that way. I don't think nobody would have answered it in that manner because it was so simple, but yet it was so honest. You get what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people answer that question wrong because they don't understand it. But he actually took this time and answered it, and it was just like we always like, damn, that was deep. You feel me? Like that was crazy. Like, cause it's like, man, listen, listen. I like where y'all. I like how y'all be showing up for us, man. I fuck with y'all for real. Like. Y'all know me out of the crew. I'm the newest member of the crew. So regardless of whatever, y'all fuck with me, I fuck with y'all, and y'all always showing up for me. Lindsaya, Colin, Sir, man, it's way deeper than crypto, man. Hey yo, crypto be commenting on my stuff like
Man,
MM for life.
Crypto's my boy. I told you all the
Man,
artwork, bro.
crypto
Y'all
be
better
like
tapped
MM
in,
for
man.
life, man. I
That's my
love
boy.
crypto, bro. Like the love that he give me is so genuine, bro. He be on my IG blowing me up, and that's my man's, bro. Like me and crypto be bonding, bro, for real. Like so, man, Amanda, you already know how we vibe, man. We be on the phone vibing, man. Since you know how we coming, like man, DJ Ben, man, he is the
I want to
illest.
hear Banda because he gonna shake this shit up
Banda, what's
before we
going on?
go.
Shake the room,
What's good,
Banda.
fam?
Bandish, can we get a shake up, bro? What's some of your relationship deal breakers, man? You know this is going right on the
Yeah,
podcast, bro. And And I want you, hold on, Bandit. And I want you guys to tap into Bandit's
Yeah,
episode. He just came on the
we
podcast
gonna
with me.
have to
So I
we'll have to
appreciate you,
drop
bro.
more. I
Let's go.
appreciate
Yeah, I
you, my
heard
guy. We'll
that
have to
shit. That shit
drop.
was fire too.
Thank you, bro. We'll have to drop more on this topic because I could go on, but I'll just say briefly for me, you know, I'm not incredibly picky when it comes to relationship deal breakers. However, I will say for me, when a female is way too aggressive and way too in her masculine, for me, that's a difficult thing to deal with because I'm very old school, very traditional alpha. So if a female is trying to compete in that lane, we're just gonna clash. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If like, if you know, some females want to be in that lane and look for a dude who's more beta, but for me that won't work. So I like girls that are more like traditional, more in the pocket, not trying to challenge everything, but also obviously intelligent and independent, which is a hard balance to find. But that's more like how I roll. That's the main thing. Is like because I noticed that especially aggressive, and also just not being straightforward and just 100, not knowing themselves. Like as someone who like as you get older, especially someone who's confident and has like an understanding, you're professional, like Stack, like myself, like you got KB, as all these people, we're doing our thing. We can't really tolerate females that are like kind of lost and bouncing around and like don't have confidence who they are because those are the insecure females. They're going to be entertaining other dudes. They're going to be flaky on you. So it's really important that you find a balance of submissiveness and almost like kind of like a smoothness and a softness, but at the same time a solidness, as to who they are and their identity. So I would just say that's the balance to look for.
Yo, Bandit, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys are clicking this link at the top and tapping into the episode with me and Bander. He
Yes,
came on there and
tap in, y'all.
dropped some gems, man. Make sure y'all tap
Shout
in
out to
and
Stack all
save the
day, killing it
episode.
with that with
Let's
the
go.
host and always, man.
Yo, Bandit, tell them what you do, man, before you get up out of here, man. Thank you for the relationship gems, bro. What's
Yeah,
good? Tell them what you
absolutely,
do,
man.
bro.
Likewise, yeah. I appreciate everybody who taps in. Definitely hit me on the gram. I can help with anybody. I like Stack. I do brand development, marketing, social media, but I'm also a music producer and I'm a capital manager. So I do a whole range of things in finance. I have a commercial real estate company, do industrial properties, and I help people with their financial situation, helping them figure out their goals. In a balance of both their career and what they're doing with their brand, but also what they're doing with their personal finances to understand how to get themselves to the next level. And then, for artists that are looking to expand their career, I can help you with a lot of things on that side, both in the beat production, but then also in the Spotify placement, marketing, charting, all that stuff. We have a whole full service agency. So definitely tap with me, shoot me a DM on the gram, shoot me a follow, and I follow everybody back in support. And much blessing to Stack, always killing it with the dope spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, Bandit. Look, I'm telling you, I gotta team up with Bandit, man. We gotta put something together. We gotta do like an album, some
Oh,
beats or
we have
something.
to, bro. You're pulling up to
KB,
LA, bro.
we
You know
gotta
I
do
Hey,
got
something.
you.
Vander, you in LA, right?
Hey man, listen, we need
You
to
know
do
he in
y'all
LA.
listen. Come on now, y'all already know how I'm giving it up, man. KB is on the man. Listen, and my bandit. Listen, Stack.
We
Listen,
gonna put something
we
together,
only
KB. I
need
got.
one. We only need one banger, yo.
We gonna put something
Y'all already
together
know I'm gonna mix
One
it.
fucking banger, bro. Like
and
we
take
need
that
one
shit to the
banger.
top. You feel me,
Y'all
KB?
already
And
know
yo,
I'm gonna
Hell
mix
and
yeah,
it.
make sure y'all
me.
tap
Hey,
in,
Let's
listen,
get
yo,
it. Let's
and you
you,
go.
know who.
you, sir,
All
man.
y'all got
Listen,
Sir got some bangers. Y'all gotta tap in with Sir too. All of them. Bander got some bangers. KB got some bangers. You feel me? Like y'all really got some bangers. We gotta put some shit out, like do some shit. So make sure y'all tap in because y'all know we all in the group chat. So let's just put some shit together. And then when I come out to LA, y'all already know what it is. I haven't been out
Man,
Let's
here
it's
like
go.
really
up,
I'm
bro.
going
I'm
to
recently.
LA.
telling
I'm
you.
going to LA at the end of the month, yo. I'm going to LA for my birthday
Wait,
shit.
what?
Oh man, yeah.
The end of
How
December?
I'm in downtown, bro.
Nah. February 28th to the 2nd. So we might could do something, yo.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going. I'm
sure, for
going.
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
Just let me, hey, just let me know ahead of time. You
Hey
give me
man,
a
you know
month.
already know I got you. Hey Stacks, what's up, man? Slide out. You
Sir
heard?
is always in LA. Yeah, Sir is always in
Yeah,
LA.
just give me like a month. Even if you wanted to like perform and shit, like John
Come
Michael,
on,
I can
Yo,
slide that
Sir,
shit
tell
for
them
you.
about what you do
Come
out there
on,
with the
man.
performances and stuff. Real quick, Sir.
Yeah,
Real
bro,
quick.
I literally throw like 4 to 5 shows monthly in LA, and I'm starting to throw shows all over the country. El Paso
Nice,
in
bro.
March. We finna be in Atlanta. We got Arkansas on the way. Detroit. Y'all know I'm from Chicago, so I mean, you know what I'm saying. But anytime somebody come into LA and you a music artist and you want to perform out here, even if it's nothing going on that weekend, I can literally just hit up the venue owners and be
Set
like,
me a
"Yo,
performance, nigga.
Sir,
that's
we
what I'm
gotta tap
saying."
in,
Like
bro,
now
cause
that
I
you
be
just told me that, I
yeah.
can
KB,
literally
make
be
sure you
like,
tap in with Sir when you go
Oh,
out
we
there.
already be
Fact.
talking. I'm already in.
"Yeah,
We
I
already
got
be
you."
chopping it up.
Yeah, just DM me those dates again, and I'm gonna make something happen. Let's get it.
Let's go. Hey Stacks, man, you might as well come out to Cali with me, bro. Let's go.
Cali, yo, Cali's crazy, bro. I
You might
love
as well come
Cali,
out.
bro.
Hey Cali, listen, Cali can't handle both of us together. Let's go, man.
Yeah, California. You know me playing out there playing Tupac. California, love it.
Word is like.
You already know I'll be out there with my bandana thinking I'm Tupac. You already know. If I go back to Cali, I'm Tupac when I go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's get
Listen,
it.
we in the building. Let's continue. Who else wants to chime in? Relationship deal breakers, bro. And make sure y'all connecting with each other offline. You never know what somebody's doing. Look at people's bios. Hit up Sir. Hit up KB Bander that came through. All these people that be coming through be doing fire shit. Lindsay is always supporting. I got DJ Jenny. She doing this DJ shit now. Crypto doing the crypto stuff. I got Amanda in here. Danielle the engineer came through. Man, OG from Clubhouse. Man, y'all got to tap on Danielle too. She do music too. Feel me, sir? She's out in Philly doing that shit. Crazy. You feel me?
Thank you.
Engineering.
Thank you.
Danielle, how you feel about this topic real quick? So thank you for being here. And can you tell the people what you do? Because, they might, you haven't been on Clubhouse in a while. So
I
tap them in
haven't.
and
I
tell them,
know.
who you are, what you do.
Yeah, I come in randomly. But hey, everybody. My name is Danielle, the engineer. I'm from Philly. I'm a music producer,
Philly
engineer,
stand
professor,
up.
and just loving and living life. But as far as the topic goes, relationship deal breakers, I would say one for me, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, business relationship, is the deal breaker would be for me is crossing a boundary. If you go out of your way to cross the boundaries that I've already established, you're testing my boundaries, crossing them, it's a no go for me. It's an absolute no go. I will not tolerate that. I can't deal with it. It's just not for me.
If y'all agree, put a one in the chat. Those boundaries, put a one in the chat. I agree with Danielle. Make sure y'all put a one in the chat if y'all agree. See, we need this for the podcast. We need this energy. Danielle, make sure you come by more so we can do some more topics. We be having business rooms, AI rooms. We talk about mentor. We talk about all type of stuff in here. You never know what's going to go on in here. And there's no rules. We can do whatever we want to do here. So we gonna get it rocking. As long as everybody's respectful to everybody that comes in, that's all I care about is respect. Nobody's gonna feel like they're disrespected. Everybody's gonna have a voice. So I appreciate seeing everybody come through, even the Clubhouse OGs, even the new people that's getting on Clubhouse, right? Because a lot of everybody was on Clubhouse and knows what this is. KB, I've been on here for almost 3-4 years now. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody knows what Clubhouse is. I've been on this thing from when it didn't have a chat. You know what I'm saying? Me and Amanda was on here when they didn't have a chat, they didn't have a DM.
The back
You know what I'm
channel on
saying? They was
IG.
on here in follow rooms. You know what I'm saying? Sherry, I'm in here with,
Facts. Yeah,
sir, we in
we've
people,
been around. We ain't moving it
man,
too true to this.
man,
You know
Danielle, we
what's
was on
crazy?
here, we
Man,
was on
listen,
here
right?
hustling. I'm trying to get a deal.
Literally, we
Can I
I
get
were.
a
was on
deal?
I was on here and I couldn't get with it, bro, and I had fucking left. I was
KB,
like,
I'm on here trying to hustle. I said, who the fuck is on here? I'm getting 2,000 followers a day, 3,000 Sir, you know I was going to work that shit. I said, man, I'm on here hustling. I'm going to make
Going
something happen out of
crazy.
this motherfucker.
Leveraging the
Man,
platform though, because as an
yo,
entrepreneur though, you got to, bro. You
Yo, you
feel
know
me?
why I
Like
fuck with
you know
Sir
how to
too?
do that.
Because he seen at me at the point when I first came in on Clubhouse. When I first came in, sir, I was just making beats, bro. You seen my shit?
Bro,
I wasn't.
you
It was
like when I
alright.
tell you, bro, you went from zero to hero, bro. Like I'm like, who the fuck? Like I had to be like, did I know this nigga before? Like, bro, I'm like, who? Like, bro, you literally like when I tell y'all, Stack in the last 2.5, 3 years, then like. I mean, I remember those talks, bro. You was like, bro, I'm finna do everything. I want to do everything. I want to network with everybody, bro. Like the sky was the limit, bro. And it's like with that, with just the thought of that, like look where you are, bro. Like you got, you know what I'm saying? You
Evolution
getting
is
so many
crazy.
deals. Literally, bro. Like I tell people all the time that don't even know you. I be like, bro, my guy Stack. This dude can get you in any magazine you want. This nigga can get you any position you want. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's the type of level and mentality that I want everybody around me to have, bro. Like, man, go crazy, bro.
Nah, that's why I got respect for Sir because he seen me come in like at a certain level, right? I appreciate that, Sir, because you see people at a certain level and then you see them get to a certain level. That's why I'm always gonna rock with Sir and Amanda too. You see how they always come through. You know what I'm saying? Like people that see me at a certain, even crypto. Y'all see how crypto's mad quiet? He seen me come through, bang, came through on a certain level. Y'all gotta see when people start and appreciate where they going before they get there. You gotta appreciate people before they get there. If you're one of those people, I appreciate you, because a lot of people are shit on people like, oh no, they ain't never gonna get there, or they ain't never gonna do that. Man, I don't give a fuck how long that took. Shit, we gonna break that roof, yo, KB. I didn't give a fuck how long that shit gonna take. I'm gonna break the roof, bro. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make a way. That's one thing about me, KB, that I'm always gonna fucking make a way, bro. It's gonna happen. I already know it's done. You know how certain people when they go against the odds, oh man, this shit's over. Man, this shit's so. Man, ain't
This
shit
shit is
over
never
unless you
over.
fucking in the
What you talking
casket.
about?
It ain't over unless your ass in that body bag. That's how I feel.
Nah, cause
It
that's
ain't shit
real. That's
over.
real, bro. We gonna keep
Yeah.
turning this bitch up until they drop us in the casket. You know, bro, to the tune with it, bro. It's up, bro. And you know me, man. Listen, man. I'm grateful for you, bro. Like I said, you opened doors that motherfuckers was closing, bro. And you open them doors, and now the motherfuckers stand open, and other motherfuckers holding the doors for me. Because listen, when they hear KB, they already know. You know what I mean? It felt good for them to know. Like, man, I came a long way, and I'm determined. I'm probably the most out of our team, bro. Out of our team, bro, it's only three of us that's actually consistent and determined. Like we all on our shit, but when it come to showing up, being on time, bro, how many rooms have I missed? How many times haven't I
Nah,
showed up?
KB's all, and that's another relationship deal breaker for me too, KB. Let me get into this and pass the mic up. If you guys don't show up for somebody that you're supporting on time, it's okay that somebody's late. It's okay, right? But if you're purposely late for somebody that you're supporting, and it kind of shows us you don't give a fuck. And put a one in the chat if you guys agree, right? Like, because things happen and that's fine. Like, people don't understand, like, shit happens, life happens. But I feel like people, if they want to support you, they're gonna do that shit. They're gonna show up on time. They're gonna be the front row. They're gonna be in the seat. They're gonna make the time. They're gonna move their schedule. They're gonna show up for you if they really want to do that shit. So like, being late to for support shows that like, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna appreciate support. Like, gratitude is everything to me. It don't matter if you late. It don't matter if you great. It don't matter if you first. It don't matter. You know what I mean, KB? I'm still gonna show that gratitude. But you know it does something to your heart when you see the people that show up first, or the people that show. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
For
saying,
sure. And I
KB?
be here. Hey, yo, I be in
Yeah,
the
like the
same
people that
spot
show up
every
first.
day. I be in the same spot, yo. Y'all see me in the same spot every day, bro. Cause you know what, bro? I know, like, at the end of the day, outside of this clubhouse shit, me and Stacks got a dope ass bond. Like, outside of this clubhouse shit, me and Nick got a dope ass bond. Like, outside of this clubhouse shit, me and JT, that's my little brother. So it's like, it's deeper than clubhouse, bro. And I'm never late to nothing that they got going on. Like, Linzea, bro, I be, man, listen,
Y'all gotta get up early and get to Linzea's room. You know
man,
me. As soon as I
listen.
crack my eyes open and brush my teeth before my marketing call, I'm in Linzea's room. Ask Lindsay. Yo, it don't matter if I gotta wait. Man, ask Amanda. I'm always in her room. That's one of the first rooms I'm going into. Say my gratitude, do my thing, set this shit up, go in, and I'm going to Linzea's room to tell the world why I love myself, because that shit's always gonna be circulating forever. So y'all gotta start waking up early. You know what else, Lindsay? You know what else is a deal breaker? If you ain't self-loving on your damn self. That's another relationship deal breaker for me, KB, because you gotta love on yourself. Before you love anyone else, I feel like you gotta love on yourself. So get up in them rooms. Go support Linzea's rooms. I know it starts kind of early. It starts mad early, but I'm up in the yoga studio that early. I'm getting up that early to go in the yoga studio to go support Lindsay. And you know it's go. She makes it feel like the flock. I get up in there and I get to do that practice. Lindsay got me more in that practice of saying why I'm grateful, why I love myself. It's those rooms that pushed me into doing that. I was saying it in my mind or whatever, but when you can get in front of your peers or in front of your people, that the community, and really say it every day, it'll get you in the practice of always loving on yourself. So Lindsay, I appreciate you for that. That's one of my deal breakers. If you ain't loving yourself, and that's a deal breaker. But if we want to continue the conversation until it ends, let's do it. I know I got high hair. I still got Vera. Danielle, you could chime back in. Amanda, you could chime back in. Maricel, Jamisha, whoever, Queen, Nicole, whoever wants to chime back in before we close down.
I'm
Let's
chiming
keep it
back in,
going.
Stack.
Relationship deal breakers. Let's go. Lindsay, let's go.
Right. I wanted to ask Lindsaya, what time do your room start so I can tap in there?
Oh, I love you, Queen. So
And
we
Lindsay, put
run
the link at the
five.
top too, please. Your link to
Yeah,
the
I
club,
sure
please.
will. You can always find it by going to dailyselflovecircle.com. So dailyselflovecircle.com will always take you right to the club. And the rooms run Queen every weekday, 5 days a week for nearly 3 years. Will be 3 years in February. And it begins at 7:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hand raising turns off 30 minutes later, so 8:20, so that we can ensure that we hold space for everyone who arrives to the room. And it's an invitation to build proficiency in speaking about you, because we've been told that this is self centered or cocky or conceited. And quite frankly, if I am unable to speak about myself honorably, if I'm unable to sing my own praises, how in the hell, and this comes in, this is why I was coming back off mute, because if someone isn't loving themselves, how can we expect them to love us? And so a deal breaker is 100%. If someone is unable to, speak positively, optimistically, and genuinely, not sell me some bullshit about how amazing you are. Like, I want to feel it from your heart space. I want to know that you believe it because it is 100% true. And when you are able to fill up your own cup, then you have more to pour out to everyone around you. And so when people are trying to pour from an empty cup, they're not. In fact, tomorrow, and I'm going to throw my link up here as soon as I'm done moving, but tomorrow's room is also around this topic, because if you're unable to speak kindly about yourself, if you're unable to share what it is that is so inspiring about you, then how can you expect other people to know how to? Like, we are humans are, I've said this many times in this room, we are natural mimickers. Like, we are people. Think of babies. All they do is watch all the time so that they can come to mimic. And so it is so important that we're taking care of ourselves, that we're showing people how we are able to love ourselves. So they're like, oh, okay, if we're talking about standards, the way you have nonverbal standards, AKA boundaries, AKA cues, the way people can learn about you is from you. So that whole consistency thing, I wanted to comment on that too, KB and Stack, because the reality is, if you're not showing up for your dreams, if you're letting yourself down regularly, if you're not keeping promises that you've proclaimed, whether it be around your fitness, your money making, your business growing, your networking, whatever it may be, like, if you are letting your own damn self down, I can guarantee that's going to happen to me. So for me, it is about taking care of ourselves, because again, I said this earlier. I was talking about union. Union is not two coming together to make one. It is two whole humans coming together to create something only God could create through the, unity. Two plus, 1 + 1 = 2. That means we're greater when there's a whole you and a whole me. This idea of, and as someone said it earlier, this whole idea of someone completes me means that you started kind of empty. And quite frankly, the only way we are truly going to benefit one another is if we come into situations wholeheartedly, fully filled with all of our capacities, understanding, any limitations we may have, and being open to exposure to new things that can create expansion. So, Queen and everybody else, I hope to see you in there. It is absolutely like a practice. So, unlike, this is very ad lib in this room. I love it. I love dialogue. I love having conversation. That room is a practice, and Zach, owned up to it. It is like stepping into a yoga studio. It is intended that you show up and that you, again, we go one mod, one speaker all the way through, and the invitation is for each person to proclaim the prompts that we have in the room. We call them proud, grateful, desire, and love, or PGDL. Come to the room. It's written at the top. We'd love to have you. And this is also, this has been authored in a book. There is a movement around finding the space within our own capacities and our belief to say these things and to force ourselves to move beyond the repeat. A lot of people will claim the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I'm really good at, and it's one thing. The reality is greatness lives dynamically in everybody. And so when you are called to 365 days a year, speak on behalf of you, your proficiency in being able to use that in a pitch, in a proposal, in a dating situation, in a conversation, like, it goes up tenfold because you've been practicing and you've created the dialogue, you've created the language around being able to speak highly of yourself proficiently. So I know Rihanna's been in there, sister girl, Miss Brenda is, always loving on herself, adding so much love to our space. Others in this room have stopped in and always always so grateful. Stack is in there, damn near every morning. Love it on
Man, if
inside.
I'm
When
not busy in the
I love
morning,
you,
ask
Lindsay.
Amanda. I am there, Lindsay. I am there. If I'm not busy in the morning, I don't got no calls before 9 a.m. Before my first marketing call. I am there faithfully. Like Lindsay always shows up for me when I do a room. There's no excuse
I
why
love
I
her.
can't get
I
up in the
love her.
morning and go in the room and tell people why I love them. I'm not going to. This is the one thing Lindsay a little knows about. I'm not going to just sit in my corner in my room and expect people to come support my shit. I'm gonna go to her room too. So when I open my shit, she can come over here too. You ain't no obligation. Ain't no obligation for me to go over there, but it's the common decency, right? It's the respect that we got with each other. That's why always go to Lindsay's room. She always gonna come to mine. She always gonna come over here and give her input any way it is. It don't matter if it's a spicy topic, a business topic. She gonna come over here. But you guys gotta go over there and support. I feel like more people gotta get out their corner and go over and support more people. That's how the support's gonna go back. If you guys agree, throw a one in the chat. I don't care who's in here. If you
And be in
go
here
and support the
tomorrow, because
yeah,
tomorrow
oh
at
yeah,
noon.
Lindsay, talk about what's going down tomorrow. Lindsay is about to burn the house up tomorrow.
Listen, tomorrow we're about to do soulful branding and wellness. And the reason why is because you will never run a successful business if you feel like shit. And so they are hand in hand. Talk about that union thing again. When you feel good, then you can give all of you to that dream that you are speaking about and bringing about. So tomorrow right here, so we'll change the link here in a moment, but you can go and RSVP today. Tomorrow is soulful brand building while maintaining your wellness. And listen, I'm going to talk about maintaining, but what you're going to hear tomorrow is that I'm really talking about optimizing because we all have somewhere where we have room for expansion. I'm going to be excited to hear what that is for you. I'm going to tell you what that is for me, what I've been able to do. Because listen, growing a brand from $0 revenue to over $4 million a year was far from easy. And if I had let the business be the only thing I was taking care of, I never would have found that capacity. And so it is so important. And I learned it along the way. I didn't start this way. And so I learned that the more I took care of me, the more of me there was to give. And that's where success is built because then I can go the extra mile. I can do the extra thing. I can go longer, play harder, the whole thing that it takes when you're an entrepreneur. And so again, I'll be excited for everyone to come in. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about your soulful brand. What are you doing to build that success? And how are you maintaining your wellness while doing it? And so we're going to have a fire ass room as we always do
This is
here
gonna
in
be
Media
Lindsay's
Mentors.
first room with me. It's going down, Lindsay. Let's go. I'm
I
excited.
can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited, Lindsay.
Lindsay, KB, any last words before I get out of here? Queen Amanda, any last words?
What?
Danielle, Maricel, Ha, Vera, any last words? Y'all know this is
I'm
way past the power
starving
hour,
for real.
right?
What? Listen, y'all know what? Now, again, I done went from the nail shop. Now I'm in my car on my way walking into Macy's. I'm giving them all this free pub. But you know what, Stack? First of all, clap it up for you. Because, creating this space where we can come and collaborate. Because yeah, clap it up, because collaboration is the new currency in real life. And we could be doing a million other things on this app. But coming in here finding like minded individuals and growing from one another, man, I think it was Lindsay that said about being, and because I was out of the room for a minute, so I'm going to try to elaborate, but about knowing that you complete. So one of the things that I look for, because I'm already complete, I am who I am. I am that. But I look for people that can overflow me. I look for people that I can connect with. And you know how when you already full and then you connect with somebody that kind of put that extra dip on you and now you in the overflow? Every time I come around, Stack and come around in the room, I feel the overflow. Put a one in the chat if you've been around Stack and you feel that overflow. It's like that overflow blessing. Matter of fact, and listen, I ain't even no cheerleader. I don't brown nose. I speak from the heart because if I speak from the heart, I got to touch a heart. But Stack, you got me singing a new song. Who let the stack out? Woo.
Let's go.
Let's go. But allow me to share this story while it's on my heart, and I guarantee you I'm going to be quick. I was a podcaster. I started off podcasting in 2015, and that was the first time I was a podcaster. Roughly about 2 weeks on the show, and doing my thing. It's called the Cats Out Show. I let the cat out the bag about most things that people don't just openly talk about, right? And so I came, as a podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna get Les Brown on my show, and I'm gonna get this person. I'm gonna get this person, and people was like, how you gonna go get Les Brown? I said, because I'm just gonna go get him. Well, guess what? Within 2 weeks, Les was on my show meowing and letting his cat out the bag, right? Now I said all that to say this. When podcasting wasn't even popular, I was doing the thing and I was thriving in it. But in 2019, 111 of 2019, that's when I lost my mother. Lord have mercy. And when my mother passed, I lost my voice, y'all. Okay, I had to learn how to breathe. I had to learn how to get my wind back in order to even be able to come back and start letting the cat out the bag again. But I'm so happy to announce that I've met people like Stack. I've met people like a lot of you all that I'm gonna make some connections with, and I'm ready. I think I can do it, y'all. I can come back, and I'm ready to relaunch the Cats Out show because we got a whole lot of
Oh, we about
things
to go
that we can
Oh
crazy
do.
with
yeah, we
that.
about
We
to go crazy then.
a whole lot. So again, Stack and everybody, thank you all. I'm making connections. It's time to let the cat out the bag, and I'm listen. I'm honored. I'm honored. Real talk.
Make sure you guys tune into the
I love
room
it, man.
tomorrow. I love Vera. Vera's always coming in hot. And Vera, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Lindsay is going to have a room at 2 p.m. It's going to go crazy. If it goes over, it goes over. You know what I'm saying? We try to stay underneath the hour and a half marks. But if it goes over, that means it was a fire ass room. Right, so make sure you guys tune in with Lindsay and follow her. Make sure you guys tune into the room tomorrow morning if you can make it in the morning. I'm gonna be there. I'll be in the room, Lindsay, and then tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in for 2 p.m. We're gonna have a back-to-back day. We going back to back. We're gonna have one in the morning with Lindsay at the yoga studio, and I'm coming in at 2 p.m. with this soulful branded building, and it's just gonna be epic, right? KB, what's good? Before I shut down and talk about the Stack Pack Media, what's good? I seen you coming in. What's good?
Man, I just want to show my appreciation, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Keep showing up, keep showing out, man. Keep being you. The love and support that y'all get, man, is unmatched, man, and it don't go unnoticed. And we just cause y'all ain't got no green bean, or even the ones that do got green beans, man, we appreciate y'all 100%. Cause we can't build media mentors without people being mentors, or without people being genuine, or actually standing on business, and actually being a self vulnerable. Like, you can't be vulnerable around a whole bunch of strangers, but yet we have some great people that's their vulnerability is, they're open with it. You know what I mean? And I never been vulnerable. I never been vocal, man. And here I am being vulnerable and vocal. Shit is crazy, but I appreciate all y'all, man. Stack with the pack. You already know how we rock, bro. From the womb to the tomb, baby, man. It's deeper than
Let's
that. I
go.
appreciate
You know
it.
what we do. We're going to be working on some dope shit. Tune in RSVP for tomorrow if you haven't. If you're not a member of the Media Mentors House, please become a member so that way we can have more conversations like this. It's going to be fire ass conversations. Next week, we getting ready. I already know KB's coming in on Monday. I know Nick's coming in hot. He already got his topic. And then whoever else is trying to lead up, y'all better hit my line before all these days are booked up. All the leaders are coming in. They're going to come into Media Mentor. They want to talk about this media stuff. It's going to be amazing to see who comes in, right? So I already know, I got the 3 days already booked up. So just hit me up so we can get you lined up and we can, come in the house and talk about whatever you want. And I know JT's going to want to make up this day next week. He's going to be like, shit, that was a dope episode. But he'll come back in and he'll make it up. Make sure you guys tap in. Sherry, any last
Yes,
words before
last
I
words,
close
last
out?
words. Yes, last words. Do you write that title down?
Oh yeah, I got
No,
that.
no,
Which
no.
one was that, KB? What title?
Yeah,
Send that in the group, KB, real
yeah.
quick, so I can have it.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. No, KB
Sherry,
probably wrote
you
it
was
down.
supposed to. Wasn't nobody
Yeah,
supposed to write it down but Sherry, yo.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I'll send it to you, Stack. I'll send it to you. I just wanted to make sure. I got it. I got it. What's up? Enjoy y'all's Thursday.
I appreciate you, Sherry. Look, we about to shut down. Make sure you guys go to stackpackmedia.com. Check out all the media. Go to bookwithstack.com so you can become a guest on the podcast. I need more guests. I need more people on the TV show. Shout outs to all the new people that came out on the podcast today. Gabrielle came out, Lindsay, which was really fire. DJ Bander was one of the new episodes. I know KB's How to Take Criticism room was up there as well. Mojo's room is up on the podcast. Everybody's episodes is just coming out on the podcast. Anytime we do something here, this is going to come on the even this room, Relationship Deal Breakers that JT gave me, this will be on the Stackpack show on the podcast. I appreciate you guys. We're going to be right back in here tomorrow. I promise you, 2 p.m. Lindsay, please get ready. You know what it is. Let's go. You know I gotta sit with the book, man. Black tag, got a little kickback. Hunters on hunters, got a good match. You ain't never ever get your back. You ain't never ever get your back. Funk. Let me get it over, but I left off. I got it.